Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, my dear brothers.
Yeah.
brother.
Y'all see another beautiful face on this call this time on our live.
Oh, me?
Our dear
Oh,
brother,
yes.
Carlin, the other part of the Parker's couch.
You know
And
there are. You know there's not one Parker. There's three.
There's three.
there's three Parkers. Absolutely. Wanted to be part of the Parker house
Yeah.
as we are here.
Yes.
All
Come
right.
on, Dina.
I'm glad you caught that was the Dream Girls reference. I'm glad you caught it.
Okay, I know my Dinas now.
There's
Now
more
that's
than
his
three
movie.
dreams.
That's
my
his
movie,
movie.
honey.
Yes.
That's his movie. See, I ain't even catch it. Went over my head. See there?
See?
Y'all.
Brother connection.
See, that's why we need all three of us. Because
Yes,
if
that's
one,
right.
somebody don't catch it, the other one there.
That,
Exactly.
Right. Happy Hump Day to you too, Bree. Thank you.
Yes, happy hump day. Well, not really, because we're off Friday. So what is this day? What we call it?
Oh,
Speed
no,
bump
it's still
day.
gonna
This
be a
is this
hump
was
day,
speed
honey.
bump day.
A speed bump. There we go.
Yes.
Speed bump.
It's
Well,
a lot going
I'm
on.
off the rest of this week, so I've been
Oh.
outside.
Are we grand?
It's a lot going on today. So that's accurate.
Uh-oh.
Speed bump.
Did I freeze? Oh,
You
I
did
froze.
momentarily.
There we
But
go.
yes, brother. It's speed bump day. I totally agree. I'm in the same boat.
I love that. Love that. Look, today, fellas, we got a special live because we are incorporating Love Island into the midst. Quentin, my brother Quentin over there be having the great ideas, and he was like, "Why don't we recap Love Island today too?" And I was like, "Perfect."
I'm down for that.
And Love Island. So if you're tuning into this video, your first time joining us, just know the first part is going to be about Drag Race in the previous episode. In the second part, we're going to dive into Love Island. And with that said, make sure you follow the Parker's Couch, follow Quentin Ware, the fashion doll. Do your things. I'm going to make a quick announcement for the Parker's Couch, and then I'll toss it to my brother Quentin for any announcements before we jump into
You're frozen. Elsa, you're frozen.
Let it.
Elsa is frozen.
Yes.
You know what, brother? We discovered this last. Let me cut off my phone. But whenever we both were upstairs.
Yes. I need to go downstairs, don't I?
I don't. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna let it move and see if one of us needs to move. But that's when she start having extra issues. But on the Parker's Couch, we are gonna have a special live on July 4th because our podcast is gonna be a live podcast on YouTube. Because who does anything for July 4th anymore? I mean, what is that? Juneteenth already done came and gone.
We
had our 4th of July, like. So we're gonna be live on the YouTube at some time. So make sure that you have that notification bell hit. And then we're taking a break for the rest of July because Big Brother Parker is getting married.
He is.
Hope that is still happening, I guess, because this is what the straight people do. They don't tell you details about nothing.
Oh, you didn't get the invitation?
Still happening.
They sent the invitation out.
Oh, you didn't show me the invitation?
You were in the text.
Oh, there was a text? When was that?
Yeah, you had a long weekend. You had a birthday weekend, brother.
Yeah. Oh, it just happened his birthday. Child,
we're gonna give you some gray.
We'll get you together.
I did not see that.
You got an RSVP and all this stuff. You ain't done nothing.
I was ashamed of myself on Sunday night. I ain't even tell you, brother. I was ashamed of myself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I saw downstairs. Don't worry. I had to once again back clean up for you on your birthday.
Well, what was you doing? Acting like Funky.Nifa? You was boo-booing on the floor? What was you doing?
Honey, they were just feeding me drinks, and I thought I was good. into that Uber ride home.
I know.
And my stomach was like, oh,
I know
no,
you don't know how to
ma'am.
say no. He don't say no.
No. See, I should know better at my age of 44,
Hello?
but I don't.
Hello?
The stomach is no longer iron, son.
Okay.
But anyway, before I
Okay,
get too sidetracked, we are taking a hiatus for July because of that after this podcast on the Parker's couch before the wedding. And yes, there you have it. You got any announcements, Quentin?
Well, if y'all haven't watched my, the doll. If the people don't know, I am a preacher's kid. It's my stepfather, but I'm a preacher's kid nonetheless. And I grew up in church, so I have incorporated that into my content. So please go watch my last Bible study. It was on that bald head, dirty monkey with a wig on, Nelly. And then we probably will be having a Sunday sermon coming up on Sunday. I don't know who we're gonna talk about this week, but go watch that video about Nelly and Ashanti, honey.
Baby, the think pieces about this reality show that I've seen so far. I gotta watch yours, brother. I gotta get your assessment. But I think I kind of know where you went.
Honey, Nelly and Snoop Dogg and them, they William O'Neal, that man that sold our friend Hampton, they got him shot up in his house.
Yes.
That's what Snoop Dogg and them is giving to me.
They're infiltrating the community.
Literally, fuck the whole
Trojan
black
horse.
community for some money.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots to get into. You know what? And that's why this is why we got to do some more lives and talk some hot topics and things
We
happening
do.
and stuff.
We'll do this.
We got thoughts.
Thanks. I'm glad you guys actually waited for me to actually join today. Normally I'm commuting from work. However, the show's pushed back a little bit later, so I appreciate that.
Yes. Perspectives, honey.
Perspectives. Yes.
We're gonna hope it just freezes a couple of times here and it stops. It gets it out of his system.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like that whenever we up here on the same floor.
I don't understand either.
All right. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna read Bree's comment. She said, I know that's right, friend. I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday, and at least you have a story to tell. Amen. You still here.
Amen.
Hashtag Tisha Campbell. I'm still here. And Philly John said, hey, Q, Cam, and brother. Hey, Philly John.
Hey.
Hey, Philly.
Let me tell you, this is the first time ever in DC we were able to go to a brunch and it'd be under $100.
Oh, I believe it. Because that old high ass brunch I went to with y'all in DC, I was about to walk out. I believe
I couldn't believe it. We went to this black-owned establishment. Now listen, the drinks were plentiful, but they were not cold. They were served in cheap plastic as opposed to a glass. However,
they were unlimited Bellinis and mimosas and
unlimited, and a meal came with the unlimited order. You didn't have to pay for a meal. So you got basically like 2 for 1.
That's cute. And how much was that?
Yeah, but it worked out. But the music was banging though. The music
that's good for 50.
Great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, next time I come to DC, y'all bitches got to take me to this brunch.
We'll take you there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring my own ice.
Bring your own glass and your own ice.
And now that we have our clubhouse meetup in the works, I think I'm at the Paul. I don't know, bro. I didn't talk to you about your birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do back to back. I might have to wait to the clubhouse meetup in Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Besides the birthday, right there before.
That makes sense.
But we're gonna celebrate you when we get there.
Yes. It'd be birthday.
That clubhouse people.
Meetup.
We hear that. We gotta make sure we celebrate Q whenever we get there. Something special.
I'm turning 29. Oh my god.
Boy, get out of here. For how many times?
I could have sworn it was 25, brother.
You right.
There we go.
I forget.
I was 25 for 10 years.
Thank you for the happy birthday. And we
right.
want you to come to brunch too. Absolutely.
Where's Philly John at? Is he in DC?
Are you in Philly? It's called Philly. It's Philly John. I'm assuming you in Philly, but I'm not sure. Maybe you're just from Philly. I don't even know that. Let us know, Philly John.
We're gonna have to do it when we get big enough. We're gonna have to do a meetup for our YouTube community.
Yes.
We ain't big enough yet, but we're gonna
take a page from Funky, do that, but we're gonna do it right. We gonna do it.
We're gonna do it right.
Yes, I'm with you, brother. All right. With that said, let's get into it, y'all. Y'all ready to talk about I am a she. I'm in Philly. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I think I just assume. I don't even know why I assume.
We're sorry. I definitely always thought Philly John was a guy. Well, sis.
Come and join us for brunch anytime. And I love Philly.
And we'll love Philly. That's what that's one of my cities, baby. I love Philly.
We got to let you know whenever we go there next. Easy train ride from DC. All right. This I thought I told you. This episode, y'all, the Golden Bitchelor. It is. Yeah. But we have some stuff off the top that we got to address and talk about. The first thing is coming off of the lip sync, which we heard all the rumors and everything about Denali going off and storming off the stage, and it seemed to be confirmed, all this stuff going on, but she was feeling away when they got back in that workroom. So, she was like, I slayed that lip sync, pretty much telling Ginger she shouldn't have won, and Alyssa echoed the same thing. Did y'all have an issue with that? Were y'all fine, like they weren't like celebrating Ginger and her win, or were y'all okay with the feelings coming out with the girls? Ginger keeps bringing this up. She brings it back up to that next day with them meeting her, how she felt. But Alyssa stood on business, honey. She said, I said what I thought.
Well, what she thought was wrong. It was incorrect.
I'm not mad that they didn't celebrate her, but I'm biased because I don't really care for Ginger.
I mean, Ginger's way too old to be up in her panties about them not supporting you. Girl, you won. It's a competition and you won both weeks.
Exactly.
And won both lip syncs.
Come on. This is not RuPaul's best friends race.
That fun.
She got all the points. I still stand by what I said. I thought Denali was doing too much for that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it didn't like really fit.
It was overkill.
So I was fine. I was fine with it. And I'm like, the girls just in their puss. They're in their feelings.
It's a drag show. It's not an Olympic competition. You know, if it was an Olympic competition, yeah, she would have won.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta emote. You can't just be flipping and dipping and dropping.
While showing us your asshole and your tank.
You saw her face.
Ru was like, what is this going on?
Ru was not smiling. Ru was not
like,
happy.
Are your ass cheeks lipping the song?
What's going on? Lost there. I said, oh, this girl lost.
Yeah.
Quentin ain't gonna go to war for this one. He like
I only argue with people over people that make sense and that I like, and Ginger don't fit either category.
None of the above.
Well, in the next argument is kind of like why I like Alyssa. Alyssa stands by what Alyssa says, and like she don't back down. So that Miss Betty starts feeling away when points are being given out, because in her interpretation, she thought when Alyssa said, I'm going to give the point to the person that's been the most consistent and all this stuff, she was like, oh, she's saying she's giving the point to me. I've never heard Alyssa mention Daya's name at all with who she was talking about. So when Alyssa gave her points to Cuckoo, because then also Acid Betty gave her points to Cuckoo, and Cuckoo now went into second place, Betty definitely had feelings, and this came out throughout the entire episode. It just kept.
She was bothered.
Very
bothered.
I'm like, girl, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm glad we're doing this mashup of Love Island and Drag Race this week because Austin and Diabetes were acting very similar to each other this week. The white privilege was showing, and y'all know I love Diabetes. I usually am on Diabetes' side when she is arguing and complaining about stuff. Mama, you lost your man this week. You just looking like I'm white. I mean, the white privilege was screaming, and then to see the back episodes and when she was like, "Oh, I've been called worse by better," I'm like,
I'm
"Oh,
like, oh, bitch, that.
She said that again, honey.
I was like,
this time.
See, this is why we're brothers.
I know. You
I'm a
must been in that
diabetic
house.
fan. I think I told you, Cam, like I'm a diabetic fan.
Is that word for word just about?
It's word for word, but I can't get with this on this. This was that gay white that gay. It's not like gay white privilege. White privilege is bad. That gay white privilege.
oh,
Honey,
it's something fierce."
it's something fierce, and it just reeked of that. And I was like, God, it just turned me off so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where did she hear her name? Like, how did she just assume, like, oh, it can't be anybody else?
It's given. If Silverware was on the season with them, and I said, I'm giving my point to whoever has the best runways. And Daya just assumed, oh, well, my runways have been the best. Why didn't you give it to me? I've had the best runways. Well, I didn't say you did. You saying that, bitch. I loved it. She was like, no, I'm not confused. I know what I said. I'm not talking about what the judges said either. I said who I think is consistent.
I
loved it.
I loved it. I loved it.
It's like Alyssa was not allowed to have any thought of her own or any opinion.
No. And I was fine with it because I thought Coco that could be anybody's assessment from last week. Coco doing better. It wasn't like light years apart.
Yeah, they were all very close last week.
I didn't care for Daya's runway last week. I think we talked about that too with the Molly. So dress and stuff and everything.
It was she could have done something different.
Mr. Redder for that.
Yeah,
it was like
no, this Miley's hair looked better than hers. So
yeah. Yep. No, those were like some of the interesting bat stories kind of going on. Was there anything else that caught y'all eye? Like the back.
I'm trying to remember.
That was like really going on in the background, really strong. Acid still trying to figure out this point thing and stuff and what's going to happen, but we're going to talk about that.
I got more. Yes, like the instance of gag to me. I was more concerned about the ending of the show than like the middle part. To me was just throwaway TV.
Yeah, a lot of All Stars, like the full episode. I feel like we could just get the episode and just watch the challenge because they don't be doing that much.
They'll be doing nothing.
No,
I watch like the first 10 minutes and then go to the runway on the challenge.
Because it's not like the regular season where you got to get the personalities and stuff for the people. Like we already know these people.
I think I like the first two brackets better in terms of that. They were more entertaining. Like the workroom part.
Oh, the first one was my favorite. I like the first.
Yes, we could go back to that. And I watched all those Untucks. I don't think I watched one. I might watch the first Untuck. So I'm only getting half of the story, y'all. I'm letting y'all know because I have not been watching the Untucks after that first one of Group 3. So I don't know what's happening in there.
I haven't either. And for some reason, Paramount always wants to play that when I go to RuPaul. I'm like, no, I don't want this.
Did y'all see the IMDb ratings? How they went down with Group 3? Like the whole season has been like 7s and 8s and stuff like that. You get down to Group 3, it's like 4s.
Yeah.
Like the readers,
it's no sizzle in this group. It's no sizzle.
And I think they really fucked it up with this Ginger storyline. I really hope that the rest of the season they don't keep that going.
I agree. I think that messed them up. Well, this was a weird challenge, but you know what? It wasn't. Some parts of it was cute, I thought, but it was a little strange to me. But you know, Drag Race is a little wacky with their.
You know how I feel about this challenge. I wish this would just go away. I hate the Bachelor things. I just hate it.
Get ready for Snatch Game of Love for the semifinals, but we'll hold that.
Can I share my screen really quick? I just want to show who I think inspired this week's challenge.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Inform us, brother.
Justice for Nina Brown.
Yes, Nina.
Because I really think she inspired this. She dresses up as a dog all the time. And they should have brought her back. She would have ate their ass up.
She sure would have. Oh my God.
She would have.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Justice for Nina.
She's so talented. Oh my God.
So
we need redemption. Justice for Nina. We need a redemption tour for Nina.
Her car ride with Ru is like one of my favorite things on Drag Race.
So
yes. Oh my God.
Yes. She was. I love Nina.
Same.
I agree. Did y'all have a favorite look? Let me see if they have any of them.
Assy Betty.
Oh my God.
That's what we go.
Hands
okay,
down.
we all agree.
Assy Betty Slade.
I kind of like Denali's because Denali did remind me of like a Cocker Spaniel from a cartoon or something. Hers was kind of cute, and I liked her accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see if they have those on there. I'm gonna see. But who was the guest again? Who was that white boy?
Zane somebody. He was from some movie, one of them gay movies I never watched.
Fire Island. That's right.
Fire Island. Yes, Philly John. Cameron's trying to see if we can get looks from the challenge.
Yeah, sometimes they put that up. Let me go to the RuPaul official.
Y'all don't want to just look at our beautiful face.
Oh yes, they have some stuff from the challenge. Here we go. Oh, good. They got it in picture. I don't have to play and stop. Praise the Lord.
Stop.
Praise the Lord.
They're actually photos, so we can talk about them. So Betty, they have her first, and she was like a rich poodle or something, or like was she a rich poodle or like a or a bitch? That's what she
bitchy, yeah, like sassy.
Yeah. I mean, it was cute.
It was cute.
It's cute, but because I watched Nina Brown be a poodle from head to toe,
it ain't enough.
It's not enough. it ain't dragging us. Nope, sorry.
Especially the face. Like, you couldn't give us a little piece of prosthetic. Mm.
Yeah, I'm back.
Didn't she just paint her nose?
Yes.
Yes.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I mean, it's cute.
Yeah.
But,
And I guess as we talk about their outfits, as they have them individually, we can say how they did in the challenge. Because she was with Denali.
Yeah.
She must be a prize poodle or something because she got a blue ribbon on her thigh, and I'm just not noticing that. I never noticed that at first.
Let me cut on this. Let me make sure my there we go. When my computer randomly cut off, I was like, there we go. The charger was not in. All right. Yeah, like I don't really remember anything. I thought her and Denali's scenes were kind of weird to me together because they were like trying to talk in unison and doing stuff at certain points, and she was okay.
I feel like Dahlia was playing herself. And hey, Nay Ray.
Yes, she was. Hey, Nay Ray.
Being bitchy like she normally.
Exactly. Exactly.
It was fine.
It's cute. All right, Cuckoo. Now, what was she again?
Oh,
like a cat.
Chihuahua.
She's like a cat.
That's right.
Meow.
Two terrible outfits. We didn't get to the other one. This one, she was doing a religious thing with it too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was like a little modest, so that part made some sense. But I'm like, girl, really a turtleneck? Yeah, like
basic
or a sweater.
I didn't get why the Chihuahua was religious. Why not have the Chihuahua be like fast and like like hot, like slutty or something?
Yeah.
or ready to fight people or something. But
Because she's Mother Teresa. God, she's Mother Teresa of the season. I'm sick of it.
With that big booty. Quentin, I
That
saw that
ass
booty
is
in the workroom.
that's
This
the
time,
workroom.
since you
Back to the
called that out.
workroom. Back to the workroom. That's what I forgot to talk about was that ass. What was that in those pants?
big and funky.
Is that really her ass?
I think she got I think she got her butt done like Trinity in there. I don't think that's her real booty.
But that she walks around every day with that ass is what I'm saying. Like it's
I
no
think so.
padding. My
Mhm.
God, that ass is
No
ridiculous.
padding, honey. All ass back there. It don't even look right with her body.
At
You know,
all.
No.
like I'm like,
She look like she doing this. No.
She looks a mess. I was like, oh my God. And then those lips on top of it. Oh, but who did this to you, girl?
I don't think it's butt pads because when every time we see her out of drag, that's her booty. That's that lady booty. And for what I remember, she had that big old donkey booty on season 8. She been had that big old donkey
It was
booty.
that big. I don't remember being
she
that
got a
big.
dog. She got a
Man.
dog.
And I think maybe she didn't gain weight too, so it's probably just bigger. Because
Yeah.
she look thicker than she used to be.
She
I mean,
is.
she done been through all the health stuff going on, so
She
she,
had.
she could have.
Because
gained
what did
some
she
weight.
have aside from the surgery? I mean, from cancer. She said did she have a knee replacement or
Yeah,
something?
a knee or hip or knee something.
That's
She
probably
had
from
a
all
lot.
that booty.
Right.
She had a lot going on.
Dragging that wagon.
In the
Ooh.
challenge, though, she was losing me. I don't know. Like, she was losing me with her responses, but she was paired with Ginger. And I know how we feel about Ginger, but wait, no, she wasn't. She was paired with Acid.
Acid Betty.
And that was like I don't know.
It was weird.
It was strange.
Because acid, well, we'll get to acid later, but yeah.
I was rooting for her.
Ginger Minge, a Saint Bernard, I think she was.
Yes. So something. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tell me if y'all know this, because I was kind of confused and I didn't know this piece. They were saying something about Saint Bernard dogs. They have like a barrel of whiskey on them for when they rescue people or something. Is that a thing? And that's why Ginger had.
That's why she was drinking. Yeah, I heard that. Like, I didn't know.
I thought she was a drunk person was a character.
But it was supposed to make sense with something that they had, like with what Quentin is talking about. But I didn't research that piece or Google or nothing.
Oh, the type of drink she had. Is what you're saying.
I think these dogs in real life, Saint Bernards, I guess they like rescue people in, I'm assuming, in cold places or something. I had never heard that in my life.
I never heard that either.
Now, Ginger had one of my favorite lines out of the whole thing on the meetup.
Oh, yeah.
It went.
Oh,
all right, there we go.
What was your favorite line?
We're gonna bear with it. Whenever, because she was drinking brandy, and she was like, "So Zane, I got a question for you. Have you ever?"
Oh, I didn't even peep that. Oh, I heard her say Brandy, not the singer, but I missed. She said, "Have you ever?" That was cute. Okay.
Yeah. That was cute. And Ginger in the challenge, to me, she was Ginger. This is like her wheelhouse. She had all the extra stuff going on. She was slaying the challenge to me.
Now that I know so I just Googled it. That is correct. They are known to walk around with these barrels, and I guess when they rescue people, they would give you the alcohol to heat you up or something. So that's why the dog is an alcoholic. So I guess knowing that piece, she did it. She made it. It was funny. Yeah, and she looks like that big dog.
I was gonna say she looks like the character. Yep.
And if y'all don't know what this challenge was, because I didn't really say, they were vying for like love, but it's dog love. So They were
Puppy
all dog
Love.
characters. Puppy Love. Yeah.
And I think it's playing with the Bachelor had the Golden Bachelor, which was like the
Yes.
older people. So they did
Yes.
dogs.
Speaking of the Love Island mashup today, when we get there, why did this remind me of Amaya whenever I first looked? I was like, is that Amaya?
I am screaming. What she got on or how her hair is?
Just the profile. Like, I was like, I could see Amaya doing this.
I'm screaming.
And this was Denali. She was an emotional support. Cocker Spaniel?
She was a Cocker Spaniel, I believe. Because they had them long ears with the light flowing hair. And aren't those the dogs that Oprah always have?
Yeah.
I thought the look was appropriate. I think he froze again.
Yeah, I think he's all the way out. He out for the count.
I thought she did cute though. I liked her accent, and she stayed in it the whole time, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think her accent was funny. She made me laugh. Yeah,
I'm gonna take my behind downstairs so we can separate, brother. Y'all gonna have me on this journey as I walk downstairs. Okay. But yeah, she was like her performance was like a little off and on for me. She started off pretty strong, but then
I think I liked her more than Daya. Yeah, you like Daya more than her?
I thought Daya was gonna win the performance. I don't know if I liked it more, but I just thought that, like Cameron was saying, towards the end, Denali got a little off the tracks.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't surprised when Daya won.
Okay. And I agree, Philly. The looks weren't giving. I really only liked Acid.
Yeah. Acid killed it. The rest of them were just pedestrian. Like this is, I don't know what this is.
I mean, she looked like a
she half a dog. Like, like, what's going on, girl?
He now he all the way dropped out.
All the way off.
What was he looking at the looks? Let me see if I can pull up the looks.
Okay.
Golden Bitchelor. Okay, I got the guide. Where is Acid? Let me type in Acid.
If somebody else want to pull it up, I lost complete internet. I was like,
I guess he lost complete internet. He's rebooting.
Ask him what were we looking at the looks on? Was that on Twitter? I don't know what he was on.
What site was it? Were you on, Cam? He said RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh. Okay.
There it is. There it is.
Stunning. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. And then here is Miss Alyssa Hunter.
Yes, Alyssa Hunter.
I don't even remember what kind of dog she was. What was she? One of them naked looking dogs.
I don't know what kind of dog that is. I have no clue. I totally forgot.
Is she supposed to be a golden crest or something? I think that's what them dogs call. And she was like, had just gave birth. Oh, she a baby mama. That's what she was. She was the baby mama. She was the single mother.
Yes.
Uh,
Choices.
choices. This look at
Choices.
choice. A mangy dog. Yeah, she was mangy.
I mean, to me, these are looking like more like felines to me. Like she looks like a cat to me.
Yeah, she does. Like a naked one of them.
Yeah, it's like the little hairless cats.
Yes. I don't remember thinking she was funny. I really don't remember it like to that much, to be honest.
She was because she was not funny. Her jokes. Where are the jokes? There were no jokes. It was. It sounded. She sounded like a foreigner. Like she did the last time she did this. Like she sounded like she didn't know English too well. But she's better. Well, she speaks it a lot better now. So, but she reverted back to her old self from this. It just wasn't. It was not given. It was not funny.
Mm-mm. I
It didn't
agree.
make any sense.
I don't remember anything. I really fell asleep during the episode. I can't remember any other dog stuff. Oops, I'm screaming.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing.
Nothing. The baby dogs, the little puppies, they look cute sucking on her titties.
Yes.
And then this was Acid Betty. Was she a great Dane?
Yeah, she was a great dame.
Okay. And she was like a dom.
She
Like
was
and
going to be she was a dominant, a dominatrix type
hmm
initially, but then
I
but then she changed it up at the end. That kind of messed up. She didn't keep like her character going throughout the performance.
Cause then didn't she flip it like she wanted to be dominated?
Exactly.
And I was rooting for her. I felt like Tyra. I wanted her to win so bad.
I know.
Mm-mm. But the look was stunning. Her look was my
She
favorite.
had the best look, hands down.
Hmm. And Mr. Zane looked a fool to me. I didn't like this.
That
These.
jumpsuit, that jumper, or
Yeah,
whatever it was,
that was not
hideous. Oh, it was so ugly. And
it.
it's the color, especially. I'm like, why would you pick this color for television?
Okay. Yeah, the challenge, it was weird. They did one like this on the past All Stars with Jeffrey Morgan Chapman. Is that his name?
Oh, the black dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember they did it with him.
And I didn't think that. Well, I guess that one was better than this one. I guess.
That one was cute, but that was like the only one that was cute. The rest
Yeah.
of them, like they had Monet one year, and I'm like,
Uh,
Monet, what
oh,
kind
like
is this?
when they had the something to love. Yes.
Yeah.
Cam, did you want to give? We talked about Acid and Alyssa. Did you
As
want
it, oh, Alyssa, ooh, no, ma'am. I didn't.
to and Denali?
What
I
kind of
like
dog was
Denali.
Alyssa? We're trying to figure that out.
What about it?
What kind of dog was Alyssa?
A pregnant one with 18 kids. That's all I remember. I don't remember what kind of dog she was, but one that need to go pick a different outfit. I was
What
like,
need to
what
be?
is
They need
this?
to be neutered.
Yeah.
Seriously. It was a lot. She was struggling. Mama was on the struggle bus.
That's not the point. It's like she couldn't
Okay,
speak English again. It was crazy.
come on, cat
Yes,
dog.
really drawn a cat dog. She's like a cat dog.
Yes. A cat dog that's a very great description of
She
what
do
it
look
was.
like she from the some off Broadway version of Cats.
A
Yeah,
cat.
she
Yes.
does.
It was like a cat's outfit.
She
With the pet
does.
food and the random spots of
Yes.
fur. Mm-mm. No,
No, ma'am.
they could retire this challenge.
It was terrible. Like there were like very few cute parts, and then out of that, it was like, I.
Agree.
It was one of those drag race challenges where it's like this is specifically for drag race. Like no drag queen is gonna have to worry about doing this.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and you could tell it was nothing but white writers in the room. Like, break the whiteness.
Very that.
Well, that was that. So yeah, Philly, I didn't understand the challenge either. So I don't really have much to say about it. I just knew Ginger was gonna win. But let's go to the runway. Or do they have Quentin on there? Do they have the judges' looks?
We saw that when he.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that from the other week. That's the same. That's that week this week, right?
Yeah, this from this week, I believe.
Yeah, that's from this week.
And I agree. Can't wait to start for
Me
Project.
too. What does that start?
It's
This month.
This time. Yes, sometime
Okay.
this month. Let's see. Is it like the 20 something?
I think it's the 20 something. I feel like it's like further out then. I should have brought my
July
light.
31st. It premieres July 31st.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I don't know if y'all will be covering it with me, but I will be covering Project.
Oh, I joined the fashion doll with that.
Yes, I love Project Runway.
Yes.
Definitely love Project Runway.
Okay. We're
this
gonna
was
start with
great.
Michelle.
Yeah, we can start with Michelle.
Let me see if I can zoom in.
Honey, wait, is this one short enough for you, Quentin? Because remember that one outfit, you was like, it need to go a little bit shorter. This one seemed pretty short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sexy.
It's short. I like the dress. Maybe I don't know if it's her tattoos. I don't know what it is. When Michelle have all this leg out with a pump on, I don't be liking
You don't like it.
No. Or maybe she needs some stockings on. Something is missing to me. I don't know what it is. But I like the dress. This dress looked like a Project Runway dress circa 2011. She giving old lady though to me. This looked like a old Motown singer.
You know what? I was thinking it was like a presenter at a award show or something. Like she's like a statue, kind of.
Okay.
From far back.
I can see that. Maybe since last week Rue was given trophies, so she said, "I'm gonna give it this week."
I'm a baby trophy today. I'm the daughter trophy.
Rue and Michelle dress is giving me they were made by the same person. Though something about this dress.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
And that looks like the same designer.
Yeah, and really, I agree. I think the tattoos throw me off, and I like tattoos, but something about hers. Like when she been having her swimsuit in the dunk tank, I'd be like, well, I don't like her tattoo.
Why are you coming for her tattoo?
You know, she from New Jersey, not from the old Jersey, but the new one. Like
the new one.
I love that. You know, Pissy. Well, y'all might not know this. My ex lived in a city. I won't say the city. He lived in the city that new. It starts off with new. So I always would say the new as opposed to the old one. So I thought that was funny.
Okay,
that was funny.
What about Rouge Love?
It looks like, I don't know. It looks cheap.
I agree.
It looks very shiny and cheap, like wrapping paper-ish or something like. Yeah. Mm-mm. It just looks very, very young and very cheap.
She said, "I'm gonna do the paper doll look."
It's giving me fashion student or Project Runway as well. It's giving somebody on Project Runway made.
Yes.
This is the first time not the first time, but I don't see eye to eye with this one. I like it. I don't know.
It's not ugly to me, but it just
you like it because it looks cheap.
It's not. I like it because it looks cheap. Are you trying to read me over here? Excuse you?
I was joking.
Like seeing the lady next, the guest judge is George Lopez's daughter. I found this out from one of the shows. I
didn't know that.
I like her dress much better, and it's the same colors as Rue's, but I like it much better. Hers is pretty to me. She could have
Yeah,
had her hair up.
TS be having a stank pose.
She do. TS got a TS got a big donkey booty like
Honey.
Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
Oh,
And they both fake.
To see that ass in
oh,
person, Quentin. To see
yes.
that ass in person.
I
She was
seen
at
that bitch in
Pride.
person
Saw
before.
that. Oh,
I
that's
seen her close up too.
Like, how do you walk with that?
no. I was thinking like, can you sit on the toilet?
And,
What
she,
Like,
you gotta do number two?
how do you wipe? I got so many
Yeah, like
questions.
how do you?
and I don't know why I always thought she was a tall lady. And I was like,
Oh,
bitch,
she
she
is so
is so
little.
short.
She is little.
And then, never mind. I was about to talk about something else that's big, but this ain't.
That's what they
Okay,
say. That's
This
what's
ain't the show.
legendary.
I seen it.
I
You
never
saw some of
seen
them
it.
old videos.
Yes,
No, but I remember her.
I
know
remember the old
she
videos.
say it.
I mean, her videos are actually the first trans porn I ever saw.
Mm.
Come on, history.
It was. I was mesmerized. I was like, why is her dick so big? It is huge. I don't know what it is about trans girls. The
This is
trans
the
girls'
thing. All
dicks
right,
are always huge.
community discussion.
Desiree
The
said
trans
this
girl.
to be a clubhouse conversation. But every time you see the girls, it's always big to me.
The trans girls have big dicks. I don't know
do.
what it is about that, but that's why the thug boys love being done by the trans girls.
Exactly.
Because
Honey, I guess they said if they gonna take one, they got to be big. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Okay, we ready to get to the queen.
yes, we ready to get to the queen.
That's
Sorry for
sidetracked.
derailing y'all. Little
We got
community
sidetracked.
discussion.
I think it's just gonna have videos, or should I see if Drag Looks has the looks yet?
Oh yeah, let me see a track. Oh, they don't have it on this. They usually have it.
They
flip
got
it.
videos.
Yeah,
I guess I could just pause it. Isn't that what you do sometimes?
Yeah, that's what I have to do sometimes when they don't have, because drag looks has been late on everything, and they just kind of stop. I'm like, y'all need me to run this?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they don't even have them on Drag Looks. Okay, I guess we could just look at this. Let me see if I can get it to the full body. Okay.
Yeah.
She was doing so the category is paper dolls. She was referencing something from her Puerto Rican culture, I believe.
Yeah.
It almost was sounding like a paper mache kind of thing when she described it.
From what I remember.
And I think she makes a lot of stuff. She made this. Oh, she makes mask out of this, or people make mask out of it. That's what the shapes were supposed to be. I'll let y'all go first.
I would say it gave an interesting silhouette to me, like with different things, but a part of it just seems a little clunky a little bit. I was looking at it. But Alyssa, she already tapes on and glues everything and stuff like that together. So I think like whenever it's like a paper doll type thing, it looks even extra tacky a little bit.
I like the color, and I think it had potential, but she went a little too overboard with all the stuff. On one side, like that, why's that one side so heavy, and the other side is so light?
Yeah,
like
that's
it's not
also
proportioned right. It's weird looking.
Agreed.
I'm in between a meh and a tacky, and I don't know where I'm landing yet.
Tacky for me. Absolutely tacky.
I'm gonna give her a meh, only because if she didn't have this piece hanging down, I think I would have been. I actually don't mind the volume up top and the sleeves. I just don't get this part hanging down because I kind of like having the legs out if you're gonna do all of this, and I like the hair
Too
up.
much.
Beauty is
Yes.
cute. She's kind of giving me like a jester, but like in the Flintstones era, like a jester, but like the Stone Age. I don't hate it. I think the shoe is interesting. You know, I'm gonna just give her a meh, I guess.
I think what would have saved her is if she would have cut that long arm in half, and the slit she has on the right leg, she put it on the left leg to proportion it out. I think that would have been cute.
Okay. Yeah. It definitely had potential.
Yeah, she got messed up in the vision.
Yes.
She started seeing too many stars.
Okay, let's go on to the next. Oh wait.
They doing that Puerto Rican heritage though, boy. They've been killing it this season. We're a cuckoo. Y'all better do it.
Ciao, bad tech. Listen, this is so funny. Drag Race and Love Island had a lot of crossover with the latest episode because it's making me think about the Amaya situation. So I'm trying to be sensitive to that's because that's from her culture. I'm gonna let her have it, whatever. But I hear you. Miss Ginger Minge, she was giving us a Shakespeare paper dress moment. I believe she said she typed out all of this, and all of the pages are from Shakespeare plays.
And it was stuff dealing with like queer, like
cross-dressing.
Oh, okay.
Where it was all like queer related texts.
Okay. And he's in this middle part too, I believe.
Yeah. We see his face right. No, his face. Is that his face?
Yeah, that's him.
That's his face.
That is his face. Okay. I thought we saw his face, but then I was looking at this picture and it looked like something else. But no, that's him. Okay. I thought Ginger looked good. Like Ginger looked one of the best she's looked this season. I felt like here as far as an outfit. The face, I don't get when people just kind of do this white and then leave everything else the same. Philly.
But that's not even why I'm making the face. I'm making
But she did like Queen of Hearts though, no shade.
Yeah,
he does.
Kim, to your point, I think maybe that's a historical reference because I know that one of the Queen Elizabeth was painting her face white. But what really took me out was where Ginger stopped on her face because Ginger she has a double chin and she didn't put the second chin in it, and you could like see the other one. So I especially when she lip sync, I was like, why didn't she paint the second chin in it? It really bothered me.
You on television, girl.
I'm like, why is this face like half white? I'm confused. Like she didn't fully commit. Did she run out of time?
Probably.
The face looks a mess.
Okay, dare I say it? This might be my favorite look I ever seen from Ginger Minge. I might be forgetting something from her original season, but the only other look I remember Ginger having and I ever liked remotely was that safari one when she did one of the All Stars. You know what I'm talking about? And it was like real color.
Yeah.
I actually like this. Now, none of the girls are doing. When I think Paper Doll, nobody hit the brief for me. It maybe Acid Betty, but nobody is giving Paper Doll. But I like this. I'm gonna give her a Q actually, and
I'm giving her a Q too. I'm giving her a low Q.
Yeah, I actually like this look from her. I think the proportions were dead spot on her. Like she looks really good. Like you said, this is probably the best she's looked in some time.
Agreed. I think the dress big enough. I like how big the hair is. I like the pearls in the hair. I just wish her makeup. I wish she brought the chin down more, and it could have been more pretty. Like her eye makeup, she's not a pretty drag queen to me. Like I don't know. And maybe some girls just don't have the bones or something. But her eye makeup, it just don't be pretty to me. And
I
like no shade. I just posted a picture of me the other day and I just put on eyeshadow. I was recording. And I feel like my little eyeshadow was giving more soft and feminine than her full face. It just don't be pretty. Mm.
I can't argue with you.
Harsh.
Can't argue with
I
you.
can't argue either.
It's like Morgan McMichaels and like Roxy Andrews. Like you got on a lot of makeup, but it's not pretty to me.
No.
When Philly gives her a man.
Okay, let's go to the next girl. Yeah, I really love the pearls in the hair and the earrings.
Yeah, that was a good detail.
I wish they would let us skip. Okay, here's Denali. I do not remember the name of what she said she was referencing, but it's something from Latin culture. It's like a flying fox.
Yeah. Was it Mexican and Cuban mix? Because I know she spoke, or was it just I can't remember, but yeah.
She does look like a bird. Oh, Morgan is one of the ugliest drag race.
Oh God.
I hate her makeup. Like Nicki Minaj. I hate Cue the rattle. Your hair and makeup today. But yes, she's giving us a little mini dress. The animal is behind her. It looked like a phoenix to me. Before she said it, I was like, oh, this looked like the phoenix from Harry Potter. But yes, thoughts. What are our thoughts?
I liked it. I liked Denali's look. I thought she looked fresh. I thought she looked cute. Giving her a cute. And did she have something with the leg? It was like I was trying to remember the whole thing.
It seemed like it's just coming down the middle.
Just coming. I can't remember. Maybe that's what it was. What I saw, like it was just coming down the middle.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of like whenever they were explaining it, I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Like that whole idea.
I agree. I think it was cute. I hate her shoes. I mean, the shoes are.
Oh, I don't even see the shoes.
Horrible.
I wish I could go back. Would it let me go backwards? Hold on. I agree, Colin. I do not like the shoe.
The shoe's terrible. But I agree. It is an interesting, concept.
I am not okay. The older I get, I feel like I'm starting to be like Mary J. Blige or something. But I even feel like my sister Beyonce do this too. Y'all know I love having my puss out. I love having on a short. And I have long legs, but you got to break that leg up to me. It just be a lot of leg.
Yeah.
And Denali, it's just giving a lot of leg. I wish she had some kind of boot. It didn't even have to be.
Oh, I see the shoe.
It could at least it could have been a little ankle or something, but she needed to break that up.
Yeah, the shoe was a tragic choice.
One of the girls on Trinity the Tux review, Chantel Sparkle said that Denali body be giving China the wrestler in drag, and I hollered. But it's kind of accurate. She don't be padding like that. Her body be looking too masculine for some of the stuff she wear. And yeah, I think it would have helped if she had on a shoe that had a strap or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a Q.
I'm gonna give her a Q. Y'all right about the shoe.
Philly Johnson, that leg looking strong. Them legs all together, they look like Sheree. Remember how Nene said them legs about to pop?
Yes. You say
Skater, honey.
Shira.
Yes, Shira.
Oh, let's not bring back Shira.
And I like her hair and her beauty. That was cute. But them legs were strong, mama. Okay, here we go with Jaya Betty. Jaya Betty said she did not grow up playing with dolls, which I didn't really care for that because, girl, I didn't grow up playing with dolls either. I have a whole Barbie adjacent tattoo on me and got a Barbie collection. So I was like, you could have said something else. She said she was giving like the what did she say she was giving like the alternative dolls or something?
Yeah, like a bug, because she's a bug. She like bugs.
It remind me of A Bug's Life for sure.
Yeah, she like bugs growing up, she said. So
I'm about to show y'all what this reminded me of. What were y'all thoughts while I'm pulling this up?
I feel like I wanted to like this more than I did when it was like something about the proportions just, and I get how it's built. I don't know. It just didn't look flattering, like to me.
Did y'all see the Cruella movie?
I did.
yes, I did.
Bitch, that dress looked just like this dress. It was made out of beetles. Well, no, this dress looked better, but this was she thought she was doing.
Yeah.
What she thought what she wanted to do.
Yes, and I was not buying that story. Done nothing about your story got to do with a doll or nothing. You just wanted to make this, recreate this look, and it looked better in the movie, bitch.
It did.
And I'm gonna give her
It was a mess for me.
I just like her face. I think her face was
Her face is nice.
so over. I would give her cute just because her face was over.
I just said the chop, and yes, Philly John. The shoe was given bootleg armadillo shoe
Honey,
from Alexander McQueen, and that was also a chop. And
Yes.
for that, and it also was giving me a little Effie trinket from Hunger Games. If y'all watch the Hunger Games,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna give her I'm gonna be real mean because she was acting up this episode. I'm giving her mama this is garbage.
oh come on, mama, this is garbage.
You didn't even,
What
you
is
didn't
fire?
even miss the brief. Done nothing about this say paper to me. I heard intel that it was fabric under that and they
Oh,
attached
really?
paper to it. So I'm giving her mama this
That's
is
about to drop
garbage.
it down for attack.
Hey,
That-
y'all know this my girl. I'm rooting for her, but she tried me this episode.
She tried. Okay.
I don't get all this stuff around the neck either, and like getting rid of that. She's now moved to attacky to me. Actually,
The
more
hair.
the hair is
tired of her with these kind of shoes. I know she a tall girl and she probably got big feet, but she be wearing ugly shoes a lot.
Latrice Royale. See these
Rooting
boots on this
for her
runway
to
one
win.
more time.
Miss Aja, you don't know this. I love Diabetic. Diabetic could win the season for me, but this attitude is I'm not liking it. And yes, Philly, it's disjointed. It feel like too many ideas.
I ain't get it.
Mm-mm. Mama, this is garbage. Not where.
The where?
I saw this post. I put it on my story. It was from Gay Magazine. It said, Charlemagne the God said, the gays love me. They say I'm the trade. I said,
saw that
what
bullshit.
gays?
I'm the trade.
I said, what gays?
White gays. White gays that think every black man is trade. That's all that's given.
Is it some alien gays?
Did I hear the wrong name that y'all said? Like,
Charlemagne the God.
You heard the lady.
not that queen.
That
You thinking
lady.
that's trade.
That lady over there.
Girl, bye.
That lady on the radio station.
Honey,
Okay, we're gonna go to the next girl.
I did not hear that. That is wild to me.
And I didn't even do the refresh. See,
Because you know, Whatchamacallit was in the office with him. What's his name? Carlos King was in there.
Yeah.
And Carlos King was talking about how the gays love him.
And this is why we don't like Carlos King.
The gays love him.
I was
Speak for yourself.
I'm gonna do and you know what
we didn't do something on this.
We didn't do it during Pride. We need to talk about it, Parkers. We're gonna break away from this real quick. Sorry, people. Segue. We were talking about Armand Wiggins earlier in the chat, and
Yes,
Armand Wiggins was at the Diddy thing outside rubbing baby oil on him. Like, that's funny.
Like, it's cute.
I'm over the gays that pander to the straight people and their humor. And Carlos King is one of them gays.
Yep.
Bye.
Why don't y'all like Carlos? I don't know. I don't. It's not like I like or dislike him. I just really don't. He's not really on my radar, or I don't run to him with stuff. and I just feel like he just wanted to be one of the girls, honey.
He's
Like
extra. He is so extra.
Yeah, he just wants to be like one of the groupies, like a part of.
Yeah. He's the friend in the friend group that just does a little too much. He talks a little too much. He does just a little too much. He laughs a little too much. It's just like it could be bothersome.
And I don't like Carlos King because Carlos King gives me one of those gays that when I'm saying panders to the straight people, and he like to me until he like got in the public eye, he gives me that he probably isn't attached to gay culture like that. Cause he almost give me like a Tyler Perry kind of gay. That's really what he give me. Mm-hmm. And now that he's in the limelight, he used all the gay lingo you could think of. And y'all hear us, and we real gay men. We don't just say yes, God, yes, Mama, like our whole conversation. He just gives me fake gay. He don't give me real life. Like I don't like that.
That is so true. It's like he's a straight guy trying to act gay.
Yeah,
that is so funny.
Oh, we're doing it.
He's a
it's
straight
so
guy
true.
trying to act gay. I'm done.
You're trying way too hard.
We need to have a little problematic live and talking about our Black queer leaders.
Yes,
in entertainment space.
Our rich queer leaders. It's the ones that always got the money, child.
Yeah,
that be acting that way.
And we're gonna go right back into Acid Betty. But before we do, I never even reset the room before we started the runway.
Yeah, we always
so make sure you are subscribed to the Parker's Couch and Quinta with the Fashion Jaw.
Yes.
And also hit the notification bell. Speaking of
Carlos King.
Speaking of non-talking ass Carlos King, notification. Okay, we're gonna get back to my girl. Yes, very extra. My girl Acid Betty. I just said I really wanted to like Acid Betty's look. I enjoyed the concept and the headpiece. The fit was off to me. I do wish she had advanced. She was.
Oh, go ahead.
She was giving us Marie Antoinette and paper.
Yes.
Yes.
I loved it. This was my favorite look of the week.
My favorite of the night. Yeah. I thought it was for this to be paper, like that's why I'm giving her, just because of the challenge, I'm giving her a stunning for this because I just thought it was just the best like made with this prompt.
Agreed.
Paper and the shoes, all that with and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Now this is an all-star.
Yeah.
This is an all-star look.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is perfection. I mean, no notes. I love the color. Look at that pose. Like she hit that spot. That's beautiful.
Did y'all peep these like silhouettes in the two circles and they look like punk? They had like
punk.
I love that. And then she turned around and it said "Eat the Rich," I think. Or "Burn the Rich."
Yeah. I forgot about the back. Yes, that was like very with the back.
It's sweet, but it's like edgy. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sweet, but no, I got edge to me.
Yes. And Philly understunning is cute. So you will give her a cute. I'm actually gonna give her a stunning. The only thing I didn't have a problem with the fit. The way like the pannier part could have started a little higher maybe, but other than that, I think she looks stunning.
What's that on top of her head? Is that?
I think in the back it's supposed to be a candelabra.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I could see candlesticks.
It's a lot of detail in this.
It's a lot of detail
for a paper look.
That's and I like that for me. You didn't know that when she turned around it was gonna be that, so I really like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle had to back off of her no more Marie Antoinette. She was like, "But if you do it,
do it like this." Exactly.
Yes. I'm a Miss Acid too. And in Ginger Min's defense, she was not Marie Antoinette.
She wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
It's because your historical references are very limited. She was not Marie Antoinette. Thank you.
She's trying to say face when she said that elk because she knew she was wrong.
Right.
Like, no, girl, that's not Marie Antoinette. Even though I'm sick of Marie Antoinette like you, but that was not Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, that was not her.
Oh, we don't need to play this one. I already know this is my mama. This is garbage, honey.
Not just
So go ahead and play it.
Oh,
We go back to reading Carlos. You see,
honey, Cynthia was paying homage. Cynthia's look was homophobic. I am screaming.
Mama, this is garbage.
Remember on season 15 or 16 when Megami did the thing and it said protect queer art and
Yes.
Plain J said, but are you doing something worth protecting? This is the queer art that is not worth protecting. Mama, this is garbage. She was paying homage to whatever kind of cancer she dealt with.
Liver disease, liver cancer. Yeah.
And that's cute, but this is a mess.
She could have done something fierce and green. Come on now, girl.
It was elementary construction paper. I seen this on every billboard in elementary school going on, and she just thought she could just wrap it around her. And what was the thought of this rip? Like, what? There was just no thought. She was like, I'm just going to grab some paper and wrap it around.
And what is up with that Party City wig? What? Who is she? Who's she supposed to be?
Chado.
And what is that wig?
Chado. Yeah. Hey, Monette.
Hey, Monette.
Party City liquidation sale. No, you didn't miss
No,
that.
just in time. We at the end of Drag Race.
We
Perfect
knew,
time.
honey, we smart queens over here. We knew how to do
Okay.
it. And Funky Live gonna be done too. And Funky don't talk about Love Island. So y'all come over here.
Come over here.
Party City down. This is horrible. Are we all on the consensus, Mama? This is garbage.
Absolutely.
What's below garbage?
Yeah, what's me? We might need to create another level.
I got it for you. I've been telling our group that, honey, the expectation for black men is below sea level, so that could be our new standard.
It's below sea level, baby.
Below sea level.
Sea level.
It's below the ground.
Yeah.
Bitch.
She 6 feet under, honey, not even further. She's not even.
Okay, Kim, you could go back to I'm gonna let you go back to
Oh, we got that. She was the last one. All right, so now we got the end.
You got your service together, honey, since you downstairs.
Since I'm downstairs. A little bit
him
of
downstairs.
A little bit of freezers. Him downstairs. That's a little.
Yes, that's for the young girls don't know nothing about that. Rest in peace. I love him. My Chicago uncle Bernie Mac.
Yes,
honey. Yes.
Love Bernie Mac. He's my favorite.
Same.
So Rue picks Ginger and Daya as the winners. I don't know how y'all feel. We usually do Silver's Drag Race. You know what? I really wanted Daya to advance, even though I was mad at her this episode. Like, I still wanted her to go forward. So I felt like that's because I felt like Ginger was the clear winner of the challenge. But outside of her, it could have really been anybody. I wish Acid would have had some more wins this season because there were a couple of ones she could have won.
Yeah.
And I loved her runway so much, even though like her performance in the challenge, there were parts that were funny. When it was like, where are the jokes? Like it was kind of like missing a little bit, but
and she flipped up too. Like she changed her whole persona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ginger loved the runway. We thought she was cute this week.
I thought Daya, I loved her look. Loved her look down that she looked in. It reminded me of the Misfits from Jim and the Holograms. I was just like transformed into the 80s. I loved it. So that's what I love about Acid Betty. She can give me that retro, but make it cool and hip for today. So I like that.
I agree. As we were getting ready, Acid Betty and Daya Betty actually just launched a podcast together. And
did they?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's something about the baddies. I was watching it until we got on here, and so I like that. So hopefully that'll keep Acid Betty relevant. And if they want to keep bringing somebody back, bring Acid Betty back again. I enjoyed her.
I enjoyed her this time. They could make it, they
Bitch.
could rig it so she could win and come back for it to compete, and I'd be fine.
Did y'all see I saw a clip where Acid was on an old Project Runway.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Acid been around for a long time.
That one that RuPaul was on there looking ugly judging.
Yes.
Sure was.
We coming close to the end of the season because now we're into the semifinals. We have to talk about how we got there now, like, because so Daya.
Well, how they gonna do the semifinals? Is it gonna be one every week?
It seemed like they just said one person going home, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I did watch the preview, and it's just all 9 girls are all together now.
Okay. That's what. Oh yeah, because I remember seeing Ginger looking snatched and Mistress looking snatched.
Yeah.
On this coming back and starting their process.
And they did say something about people are going home.
Yes, so, that's why I don't know like one person.
Yeah,
I thought they just said one, but who knows? It's Drag Race. They could come with any kind of rules.
And I agree, AB. That I totally agree with that comment. But it's disappointing that the franchise brings back long favorite queens from earlier seasons, but almost cuts them out of the edit. And, I was excited to see Acid Betty too, and felt that she did not get her shine. I agree.
Same.
It's like they bring back the older queens, and they set them up for failure. Like they're older, so these other girls have all these friendships and stuff. They're not going to vote for these girls to win these challenges. Rue's not going to vote for the girls because she hates the older girls. So it's just, I just hate that they treat them that way.
Acid could have definitely won the challenge.
Yes.
There was, yeah.
Not bring back Tyra now.
Hell no. Absolutely not.
Oh, Tyra acting crazy.
I might write in to World of Wonder if they ever did that.
If you have never seen Tyra Sanchez, it's a video of her arguing with the police. And she tell the police, I'm about to shoot you. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, that thing crazy. Medications needed.
Oh, ma'am. So Ginger and Daya face off. Daya wins the lip sync, so that secures her spot. So it's Ginger and Daya moving on. But then we know the queens got to come back out to the main stage to do their votes. And me and my brother, our brother, was having a conversation about this, about how we hate. It is part of what Drag Race culture is now with All Stars, but all this putting it in the contestants' hands, because now to decide who goes forward and how to decide and vote fell on Acid Betty, because Denali and Acid were tied. Denali and Cuckoo was tied, and Acid picked Cuckoo.
Sure.
Feel away?
Yes.
I don't want to see Cuckoo. Cuckoo is mediocre.
Acid should have been there beyond Cuckoo.
Yes. I just her whole persona gets some. I mean, I hate that she went through the stuff she went through, but it's just like her whole persona is like, I'm Mother Teresa and we're nuns, and this is RuPaul's best friend's race. I don't want to upset the apple cart. No. I want somebody that wants to win, who's willing to backstab, who's willing to do what it takes to get to the top. It's just,
I'm like, why didn't y'all get together and push Acid? Be like, oh, she's doing better in this. I don't understand how it fell on Cuckoo. Like, that's the girl y'all decided.
I have another question. Is Denali not Latin? Isn't Denali part Latin?
He's Mexican and Cuban, right?
Or something.
Mexican and Cuban.
Why Cuckoo and Alyssa didn't try to push for Denali? Because at least she another Latin girl. Because I think she would have a better chance once we get to the 9 people. Cuckoo about to be the first bitch to go on.
Okay. Cuckoo's drag is terrible.
Terrible. Oh, he froze.
He froze again. And all she got is this cuckoo. All she got is cuckoo and a big cuckoo. That's all she got.
I said after the stunts and shows she pulled, she wasn't gonna get through Denali. After that,
Yeah.
Oh, true.
And they said, "Who put it on her?"
Ru don't blackballed her.
Oh yeah, I just said Mexican and Cuban. Yeah, I don't get it. The semifinals are two bottom queens with lip sync. They talked about how they are doing the semifinals. Okay. And then remember, they also gonna bring one of these girls back that didn't make the semifinals too.
That's true.
Yeah.
They said randomly, which is weird. They don't want to make any decisions, and that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are they bringing them back to
or not?
compete in the semifinals, or are they bringing them back like after they pick the like they're coming back in with this?
I think they're coming back in with this group.
Okay.
Oh, now when I saw the preview, none of them girls were in it. I think they're gonna come back to like lip sync for the crown or something stupid.
That's what I thought too. Like whenever they pick their top three, maybe they come in as the fourth one to compete, but I don't know.
Okay.
Look, they got a little clip. Before we go to Love Island, y'all want to see what the girls came in wearing?
Yeah. Because I didn't even look.
I know they had it out.
If you're watching, we're going to transition to our Love Island talk after we about to wrap up this semifinals with Drag Race.
Because we know the girls is itching, honey. And we ain't got no episode tonight either. Oh, the girls itching.
This need to be our Love Island recap day for the rest of the season now. Right. Day off. We got it. So
yes, I'm here for it. Okay. This is what Mistress had. Oh, it was going real fast.
They don't have. It seems like a lot going on. They ain't have it individual. No.
Not on here. You could tell that she lost weight, but
definitely.
But her booty and stuff, she ain't got her padding together being smaller. She was walking real ugly to me.
She walking like Monica and Brandy on that clip.
Yes. Yeah. Irene looked cute to me.
Cute. Irene gonna be a good competitor.
Yes. Look, this skinny. George's looked all right. I guess maybe we're not gonna get all the girls. I'm mad they don't have a runway. But Ginger, oh wait, do they show it on here? Oh, that's skinny Ginger.
Oh yeah, that is them. So they come back out and these are their interest looks.
Well, I love Diabetes interest look. I wish they would show the full thing. Cuckoo looked crazy. And Cuckoo was giving like a Lady Gaga recreation in purple, but that shit from like that's so old. Why do a new Gaga
right?
And that's why she didn't need to be there.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't need to be there.
Here's Bosco. Bosco's look was cute. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be interesting. You know, they got it's a good crop of girls overall that could be entertaining.
We'll get some looks. We'll definitely get some looks.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on my Georges versus what's that girl? Oh gosh, her name just escaped me.
Lydia.
No, that Sean likes calling Auntie Honey. Say, why they got her looking like a grandma? Why is she looking like grandma? From the house, Vogue. Oh, she was in the first group.
Aja.
Still waiting on my Georges versus Aja.
I didn't like Aja's look that she came back in with, but it's okay.
Like she on the zip it too, because she looked different.
Now that you said it, she did look a little smaller. She might be so.
All the girls came back on the O.
Yes, honey. He froze. Look, I spoke too soon. He
Uh,
froze.
he froze again.
It took him a while. He went a long while without freezing.
There we go.
Are you gonna pull up the Love Island cast?
All right, y'all ready to go to Love Island?
Yes.
See if I'm. Hopefully, I don't freeze too much right now. I don't know why I just started freezing all of a sudden. The internet in our house just doesn't like me.
It doesn't.
Ever since I got Verizon, I just took y'all good service.
You did. That is so true.
Oh, you are, and that's okay. Because I watched it again, and I was like, girl, I found what O did, because I would have did the same thing. I'm cussing you the fuck out today, bitch.
Oh gosh. All right. All right. So we just want to talk about, well, I guess we can incorporate anything that's been going on this season if it's relevant. But I guess more specifically, these last couple of episodes.
This week on Love
This week on Love Island. And, just help my memory.
Get it together.
That is so funny because you ain't froze not one time.
Not one time.
I know, like, I don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
I think we should open with who are our favorite people first. Let's start with that. If we have any. Do we have any favorites?
No.
Whew. That's a question.
I actually have some people that I like. Hey, Britt Michelle.
I'm going to say, I got to scroll through and look real quick.
Ooh, hold on.
I won't
graphic earlier.
I want to like
Alondria. Want to be able to say Alondria.
I want to like her, but she's too delulu for me.
But I love that she finally voiced herself. Like she finally let some stuff out. So maybe she's getting back on the right side. I don't know. She still out. Let's see. I don't know if I have a favorite.
I saw the girl on YouTube. She had a stunning graphic with everybody in circles, but I can't find it.
Oh, for real? I love.
I have two answers.
Okay.
Of dating wise and how they're moving in the house, I probably like Shelly the most. But of just them as a person, who has truly won me over is Amaya. I'm starting to like Amaya. And for a while I thought she was just dumb and silly. But then I started learning like she a RN, she a nurse. I didn't know she was a nurse. And I think she just like a bubbly kind of, or like, yeah, she just like a bubbly girl. But she's charming to me. I really like Amaya.
Look, I thought I was gonna be on the island. Well, I was about to say before it froze or whatever. Because I know I was the only one kind of like cheering for Amaya, be like, I understand Amaya. Like, I like Amaya. I get her. I get her personality. I get everything. Like, I get the way that she is. And they can't take it. And I feel like they are way too hard on her.
Mm-hmm.
And she really hasn't had like a fair chance in how, like, nobody has really shown a genuine interest in her.
Mm-hmm.
But then yet want her to change everything about herself for them. And they don't even really like her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yes.
I agree with all that.
And since I've gotten older, people can give you all these critiques. So like, if you did this, you would be better. If you did this, and you could do all those things, and them same people still won't like you. Because sometimes people just don't like you. And that's okay. And you don't have to go and just change all of these parts about yourself just for somebody else. And when Brian stupid ass said what he said, like in our culture, that's kind of how we talk. I was like, okay, stunning. I like that. So I'm rooting for Amaya now. And Shelly.
The one, he hasn't really done anything yet, but I used to like Pepe, but he's boring and he doesn't really. Pepe isn't really doing much, but I am curious about Elon or whatever, what he's gonna, how he could be. But I don't really have a thought about him. But the guys are, Ace has grown on me. I would say that. I was not an Ace guy in the beginning. In this previous episode, I'm sure we're gonna get it. I definitely want to get into these postcards. I was with him on some things of him checking Austin. I don't get his thing with Shelly at all. Like somebody got to explain it to me like a kindergartner because it's not making sense to me.
You who do you understand Shelly's point and you don't get his? Okay.
I don't understand. Like I don't understand what his beef is. It's not making sense. It seems to me it's like, oh, I can play in your face with all these other girls, but the minute you have somebody that you're actually into, you know, because he wasn't worried about Austin, but now that it's Chris, it's like now it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make sense. And he then yet says I'm not controlling. He's very controlling because he was controlling with Amaya. As soon as they paired up, he was like, okay, we're not going to cuddle. We're not going to do this. Don't call me babe. I don't like touching. And like he was doing all this stuff in the challenges and immediately like friend zoned her in their relationship. Wow. And that's it. She got real emotional. And that's where some of the blow up with Amaya, people felt different ways about it. But I understood Amaya. Like that didn't make sense to me. I didn't come out with all these do's and don'ts at the start of a coupling. It's controlling.
I just want to read Ren's comment. She said, if I have to pick one, it would be Clark.
Oh.
And I just want to do this. Well, I just want to let you know that I'm normally not very physical. But since I've been in the house, I have started to be physical. And I don't normally do that, but I noticed that when I'm really comfortable, then I don't have a problem. And I just wanted you to know that. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm glad I know more about you. Or handled that. Oh, a better woman than me. Because I would have said, girl, I don't give a fuck.
Bree, I wanted Bree posed a question because we're talking about the Maya. I get the whole saying babe is a cultural thing, but should we ignore our boundaries to make someone else happy? No, I don't think you should ignore your boundaries, but I felt just like Brian when he said, y'all are asking her to compromise all these things, but you're never compromising anything on your end. Like, I get you're not about physical touch and doing this, but she is. Can you meet her halfway in that? Hold a hand, do something. Don't be like, oh, I just ain't going to touch you.
Because you're not going to melt, as I would tell Pissy. Are you going to melt? You're not. And if it's a bitch that you really like, you will do it for her. Like, I've heard men that call other men baby. So you really just bothered by a lady calling you baby? It's just not that big of a deal.
I think you got to pick your battles sometimes. I'm like, it is not, like you quit, it's really not that big of a hill to die on.
It's not.
To me. And no, he didn't raise his voice, but he could still be, you could be controlling without raising your voice.
Yeah.
Ren said I was rooting for until last night. Okay,
you want to jump all into it. Let's jump into these postcards. Get into it, Quentin.
Do you remember who started off?
Ooh,
was it Brian or Pepe?
It wasn't Pepe. It was then Austin. Austin started because Adriana or whatever her name checked him about like, how are you still here?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. I've been giving her a hard time saying she ain't too swift, but she was swift on that one.
Oh, Adrena, yes.
Adrena. There we go. Yeah, Andrina.
Austin got the card from Andrina saying, "Why are you still here? You don't show any effort with any of the girls. It seems like you're just here for the trip." And then the only person that really spoke up for him was Jaden, who is the new girl. And then what else did he get?
Y'all, does like looking at Jaden on the screen ever freak y'all out? Like looking at her eyes and then listening to that voice.
Oh gosh.
What's
it does something to me. Oh gosh, her voice like irritates me. Especially just listen to it. Maybe it's just me, but I know she's a smart. She's an investigator and all this stuff, but that voice is so annoying to me. I don't know.
What else did they say to Austin?
I feel like he just got. Y'all can remind us in the chat, because was that his only card? No, it was something else. It was one more thing. What was it?
Did Amaya say something to him?
Let me see if we. I'm gonna see if it is somewhere.
Okay, we should have took some notes.
I thought Maya went off on him. Didn't she?
She definitely did multiple times, but I can't remember if it was doing his questions or not.
No. His, I remember he was up there pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah, but that was later in the episode.
But we can move on from Austin if we did, because they had the one which I felt like Adriana did.
Bree said they talked about him being in the love triangle with Shelly and Ace, and how he didn't apply any pressure to Shelly.
Yeah, I feel like that was the only thing. I can't remember if there was something else. But he didn't, and he was like, I feel like I'm giving everybody attention, or I tried to know.
Because he definitely would be paying Miss Amaya dust.
Is.
He was born next.
Boring.
And was. Okay, let's see if Cameron should come back. I can't remember who was next. Let's see. What episode was that we watched? Was it episode 26? I want to say it was 26. Yeah, it was.
There we go. Sorry. I'm like clicking all around. I'm like, why do I have no internet now? Here we go. Postcards. Let's see if this has the order. Sorry, y'all. I can't remember the order. We just got to talk about them randomly as they come up. So how about we do that? I'll scroll down the list and we'll talk about them. It don't matter about the order.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ace is first. Y'all want to get into Ace?
Yes. What did the? Oh, I know some, but one of the guys, I think it was Austin. Said something like, "Why does the whole house have to follow what you say?" Because he got Jeremiah out of the house, and he said Jeremiah was damned if he did and damned if he did. And Ace didn't like that, honey.
It was so fun. Like, all right, for me, Austin's point wasn't entirely off in the sense of like they definitely didn't like Jeremiah and all this stuff. I feel like they made it a little bit worse than what it was, but I really didn't care because I didn't really care for Jeremiah. So I'm like, it didn't even really matter to me. And you could tell Ace does run the guys. Mm-hmm. Ace runs the girls. Like, they all follow him.
He is in charge of the girls. Yeah.
He is in charge of the girls. So Austin wasn't wrong, but the way Ace checked him back and just said, because I speak up, it's about how scared you are. Said 5'10", I'm 5'10". What do you say? You 6'5", we got 6'5" people or whatever.
What Ace is gonna stop doing is playing on Blue Ivy Carter's internet and lying, talking about he 5'10". I am 5'10", 5'11". Ace ain't never my height. Ace look like he 5'8" at the tallest. Ace look like he about a good 5'6", 5'7". He need to stop lying. That was a kiki to me.
I agree. I'm like 5'10" where? I don't know where that 5'10" is. I feel like I could put Ace in my pocket.
What? You're Nigerian Prince Jeremiah. Jeremiah Nigerian? I didn't know
Is he
that.
Nigerian? I didn't know that.
Bitch.
Remember he got a white mama?
So he must be swirly. 5'5" with brown eyes. Yes, bitch. Yes,
But he checked Austin for a good. I mean, it felt like that was going
I'm
on.
not finished.
Yes, when he hit him with that, I'm not finished.
Austin backed up too.
And he brought out how Austin did Amaya. How it was like, oh, when I talk to Amaya, it's all she's giving me one story about how she feel like the relationship is going, but you're saying something totally different about how she's annoying and this and that, da da da, like, but not saying those things verbally, like to her, but just behind her back. And he called him like he checked Austin for sure.
He did.
Austin showed off his Trump side in this episode.
Honey, Austin and Diabetes, because Diabetes even said something to Alyssa Hunter, like, do you understand what consistency means or something like that? And Austin did that to Amaya. It was like, do you understand what we're not talking to you, something. She was like, Austin, you're showing your true colors tonight. Oh, I didn't like it.
Yes.
And yeah, because he was like, this is what we talking about. Like, your mother, she like, you the one with the veins popping out your neck. Like, right. She is sitting there calmly. Yeah.
What else did they add? Oh, okay. Did Shirley ask, or somebody asked Ace something about
being closed off?
Yeah.
They were like, why don't you close it off or something with that?
So then, is it? I can't remember if this was when Shirley was talking on him, but he just didn't understand, and he was like, "Am I missing something?" He was. I mean, that short man, that Napoleon syndrome was acting up tonight. He was acting like the little man he is. And what did he have to say? I can't remember if it was in this one or in Shelly question, but he basically just said, if Shelly gonna still entertain people, I'm not gonna tone down what I'm doing. That's basically what I remember him saying.
Yeah, that's basically what I remember. Yeah, in so many words. What maybe y'all in the chat can help me understand. Like, what is Ace's point? Does anybody like agree with Ace in the Shelly? I'm curious about that because it's not because they were having an argument too about, and like you said, I can't remember if it was his or Shelly, but we can talk about it now. With the challenges about like what you do in challenges versus outside of the challenges, and she was like, "You kiss everybody," and so I can't do that. It didn't make any sense.
I think her point was like she was going back to the hooded situation, and I think it was somebody else. Ace just seemed like, he don't have no problem still entertaining the other girls. Even when that Coco girl came around, he was sitting there like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't know why now you want to act like you so sure about Shelly. You just doing that because she got another guy around, which is basically what Nick did. So
we're gonna get to him because I have some thoughts. Whenever I definitely do have some thoughts with that.
Britt, who does Britt think is in cahoots? All the guys?
Oh, that's the big thing online is that Ace and Shelly actually knew each other before the show. And there's some that go in as far as to say that they were like dating or something like this. Or they're basically saying they kind of came in with this plan. And this is they're in cahoots. They have that about a few of them on there with some stuff.
Okay.
It could be true. Who knows?
It could be.
Oh wait, Bree explained something. He was cool when he did it, but a problem now that she's doing it. That's what I see.
Yeah.
He said he was going to war. Well, fight then, nigga. Yes, fight.
It's literally given when men get mad when women cheat, but then I could cheat and you supposed to take me back, but you can't cheat on me. That's kind of what it's given. Like the same energy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree with this. Like, when they said Ace lost me when he brought your boundaries because Shelly was never mad at him for that. Shelly only brought up kissing everybody when she doubled back and kissed Chris twice. Yeah, she never had to express like a problem. I thought from my standpoint, they're supposed to be open, so it shouldn't be any problem with any of this.
Mm-hmm.
And he made too much of that double back with Chris. It wasn't even.
Wait, hold on. Who is Britt talking about? Are you talking about Jeremiah? Jeremiah definitely said, he said, that's my type. I love Latin and foreign girls.
He did say that.
That's how they asked Ace.
Y'all remember anything else with Ace? I remember like the stuff with him and Shelly, him and Austin. I'm not sure if there was anything else. We could come back. They might throw something in the chat. Miss Shelly, since we already talked about kind of her and Ace, you want to talk about her and Huda?
Mm-hmm.
Because Huda threw something up in there, didn't she?
She said something like, why when I was with Jeremiah, you told me it was just a challenge, but you got upset when I kissed Ace.
Girl, did you kiss him or put your pussy in his face?
She put her pussy on his sideburns like Nicki Minaj said, and then she brought him on the heart. You took him off the seat and brought him on the heart. And that was that girl point. It would have been different if you just kissed him there, but bitch, you took him away to have a whole moment with him.
A freak off.
I'm like, Huda already set the precedent with Jeremiah and the girls in their girl code.
Mm-hmm.
If we with somebody, we ain't gonna do too much and all this respect. Like he couldn't even kiss another girl in the house, just about.
This her new name. Coulda, shoulda, coulda. Somebody in the chat called her hood rat, and I screamed. HUDRAT hood rat. Not a freak off. Who said something about a freak off?
She did put a pussy in his face as a freak off.
Oh God.
So y'all all think Shelly had a right to be upset?
Now, disclaimer to the people watching at home, I like watched the first 3 or 4 episodes and then I fell off and then I came back on around like 11. So from y'all filling me in on the stuff, it sounds right to me. If Jeremiah was off limits to everybody, then my man should be off limits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I do think, and she was bringing up the way that we'll say that for Huda's. I'm gonna say that for hers when she comes up, what they throw with that. So yeah, she definitely, I agree, has a right to be mad over that situation.
Huda could have been gone. Like I don't know.
Huda,
Austin Taylor.
Been gone. Absolutely. Oh, and there she is.
Here's fake nose, fake booty. Does she got fake titties too?
She's like a bodybuilder.
She look like Teresa Giudice.
Look at Teresa.
I'm hollering. She was getting on my nerves this whole episode. Whenever they find out they're gonna do postcards, here she go. Oh boy, I know everybody's gonna come for me. Oh, I know I'm gonna have a stack this high. Oh, but like she has this whole victimization thing that she does. and it just bothers me.
The past 2 episodes. Because after they did that, before we even get to this challenge, after they did the kissing challenge and she knew Shelly was mad at her and Shelly didn't want to talk to her, and then she wanted to walk around just crying, sitting there eating and crying and crying and crying. And then Chris gonna bring his big lurch looking ass. And then since you like Shelly so much, you couldn't even be neutral. You immediately are on Hood's side, and she irritated me because it was giving me. I know she not a white lady, but it was just giving white lady damsel in distress. I don't have time. And she keeping up mess.
Yes. So they got her. It was a lot of stuff focused on girl code, and that was like I think it was from Sierra and Shelly. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I remember it came up a couple of times. Just if she is on girl code. Now, the way that she is moving with Chris, do y'all think that should have been done differently? Or do you feel a way like about that? I got Shelly's point if she's saying like, you're telling me the whole time I'm doing this for you. This is why I picked him for you. She like, no, bitch, you doing this for you. Like if you were just honest about that, that would be totally different. And then Alandria called her out because she shared with Alandria how she had that kiss. Her and Chris had a kiss in the speakeasy. Well, Huda does leads with that body and that speakeasy all the time.
They first conversation, she kind of did the same thing. I think she met up with him in speakeasy, and she was trying to play like she was just being cool, but she was trying to test the waters.
Test the waters.
Yeah.
And he had already been coupled up with Shelly when they went into Casa Amor. She know what she be doing.
Absolutely. And I'm like, how you gonna tell Alandria and don't think she gonna tell Shelly? She like, she's closer to Shelly than she is with you. Like I was so confused.
Right. I don't know if you missed it, girl, but we both black.
Right. Did she miss that part? She's like, when I tell you something, confidence is not to be shared. Alandra's like, okay, whatever.
And then Chris even go, whoa, that's not cool. That's not cool that you guys shared that we kissed.
That was corny because I ain't even tell nobody. That was not a thing. That was so corny.
And I like when Alandra said, well, I said it already. Bitch.
That's what I was like, okay, now you're showing yourself to be 27 or whatever you are. You like, I am too old for this right here.
Who the one to claim it's just a challenge, but pursued Chris after their kiss in the challenge. Make it make sense. Exactly. She's slow. Like literally from the moment she first started talking to him, it was like giving secret to you. And I ain't got time.
Nick tripped me out though with his question. I was like, damn, you brought this back up again and talk about how she should have been gone. I feel like you should have been gone like 3 times or whatever.
Right.
After they done had one-on-one conversations and everything and talked about this stuff, he was like, bam, let me throw this back. Just so you know, I want you out of this house. And I think
I would have did it too. And then I would have said, and since I seen that you got a nose job on social media, I really want you to go home. Your booty face. I thought your booty was real. And I was like, come on, come through, Middle Eastern girl. Come on, Kim Kardashian. And it's fake.
Kim Kardashian.
It would be you.
She gonna turn into Larsa. That's who she gonna turn into.
It's just gonna get smaller and smaller.
Yo, it's gonna trend.
Who already did the same thing to Hannah?
Wait, she did the same thing to Hannah?
With Pepe?
With Charlie or with Pepe? Wait, did she move in Pepe? I can't remember.
I feel like she had a couple moments where she was in Pepe's face.
That probably was with Pepe.
That's what I don't like. She don't never go and talk to the men out in the open. She always go do it in a room where like can't nobody see it. That's why I don't like it.
Miss Hood Rat.
Ren said that was dumb to me. The show baffles me. Kissing is a secret now. Y'all hunching in a room full of people that be kissing. That's gonna come up.
That part.
But we can't talk about a kiss. But y'all that is funny. That is so true.
Monet, I swore one of the girls said Huda and Adriana got BBLs. Huda booty look real to me too, but I thought one of the girls said it's fake. Brad whispered in Pepe's ear right in front of Hannah to go have a chat. Yeah, I thought she was sneaking around with him.
Mr. Nick. I don't even remember. Wait, Sierra. Well, I remember her going up. I don't remember Nick going up. What do you? I don't remember what they asked him. I know what I wanted to talk about from them. I can't even remember what happened in the postcard thing.
I don't remember either.
If y'all remember, put it in the chat. But I wanted to talk about him and Sierra closing off their relationship. So this is giving me. It was giving me. Nick was saying, "I have no more options in the house. No other girl likes me, and Sierra is interested in this boy. So let me go ahead and close this thing off to stay on this show."
It's about to be in the same predicament.
I feel like they probably talked about this too together. They probably did.
Because he thought he was Mr. Hot Stuff. And when them new girls came in, he was like, oh. He, right before they went to Casa, he had just told Sierra, no, I still want to explore.
That's what he said.
Yep, that's what he said.
I'm not buying. I don't know. I can't see them lasting outside. Is he lasting more than 25 seconds first?
That part.
When they gave the update,
25 seconds.
They said they had sex again. I think they said it was 40.
Multiple times.
But I think they said they got to 40.
I missed that line. I didn't hear that. I'm done. But they've had sex like a few times now. I'm like, this is just, I couldn't do that. I don't know. Like here on the TV show, all these people in the room. I could say we were at a sex party or something going on. But could y'all hunch like that in
you
front
about to be a content creator at this point. That's crazy.
Yes, Brie.
No, I couldn't.
I feel like that too. Anytime Sierra feels threatened, she's fucking him. The girls got to stop learning to start learning not to lead with their bodies on this show.
And listen, I can't. Oh, you know what? Maybe Sierra wasn't around when that other girl said that. It was a girl that's from the area that Nick lives in, and he was like, "Oh, you go to so and so," and she said, "Oh, you go to that bar? I know what kind of guy you are, but I don't think Sierra was around then." But he's a nurse too.
How you feel about it? Like Nick seems like one of those good guys, want to be good guys, kind of poster child for a good guy.
He's a dog. Don't believe it.
He a fuck boy.
Yeah, right. That's what it gives me too.
Fuck boy. It's a facade.
Okay, to me, if you have sex and you're not trying to make sure who you having sex with is also pleased, you a fuck boy. And you can't tell me Sierra has been pleased and they having sex for under a minute.
Ain't no girl having no orgasm that fast.
No.
Like, what is going on?
What? I don't understand what he got going on. 25 seconds. I'm sure he exaggerated, but well, I hope.
Yeah, I hope too. I also didn't appreciate the previous episode, like how mad he got over Elan or whatever for the kissing whatever. What was that challenge? What were they doing?
The kissing challenge.
It was a kissing
The
challenge.
same one with Huda, right? Yeah, this is the same
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, when they get to go and kiss everybody. Well, yeah, that's right. They pour. Yeah,
I'm so mad right now. We trying to people watching at home. Let us know if you know what ethnicity Nicholas is. Is Nicholas swirly? Because maybe that was the blight coming out because he wanted to fight, honey.
He wanted to fight. Like he disrespected me. I feel like what?
He was like sitting there with him, like he didn't know what to do. He was sitting there with his drawers on. He ain't even had no shoes on. Like, what's up?
Meanwhile, him and Sierra done had a whole relationship in Casa, being coupled up, and they were talking about exploring in here. So none of that made sense to me.
Man just said white. Dominican and German. Is that what he is for real, Brit? So white.
Oh wow, I didn't know that's what he was. Oh, here's the topic. One half of the topic. We know how Ren feels.
What were her questions?
Clark had one. Remember
about
Clark
the
asked
test
about
thing?
the test whenever she referred to her as a test. You know what? And I wasn't mad at Clark for asking this question because whenever they had that conversation, if I was Clark, I would have felt a certain way. If you would have been talking to me and said, "Oh, he just testing us right now," like you're just like this. Look, it did come off that way because I kind of felt that whenever she said it. So I wasn't mad at Clark for asking the question. It's her facial expressions that she gives. Stuff afterwards.
And then but this what irritated me. Oh, okay, that's what I thought you meant. So if you knew what I meant, so what you asked me
then
for?
What you asking for? It made the question irrelevant, which I thought was an okay question. But if you already knew, why are you asking this? Think of something else. I don't know. I thought Alandra answered that well.
She did, and then what else did they asked her something else? I think
they asked her.
Or is this when Shoulders had to tell her the part? Oh yeah, this is when she told her the part about how she didn't think that she was a physical girl, but she's been physical with Woody.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember if that was hers or Taylor's, but that was hers.
I think so because I remember Alandra was standing up and she was like, "Oh, okay, thank you for that. I know some more about you." She was real classy with it because I promise you, I would have been like, "Okay, congratulations, happy birthday, bitch. What you want to say?"
I thought y'all have what else? Because I remember the test, but. Yeah, was there? Because I felt like she was up there, but maybe I was just so caught up in the her and Clark part.
Is this when she? Oh no, I think Sierra got the question about Hannah.
Yes, I think she did. Yeah, Sierra got the question about Hannah.
I can see this. Clark gives me a Carly Reid love hip hop season 1 vibe in the face. I can see it. And that wig.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I want her to be with Taylor. I never liked O for her. I don't know if y'all remember. I always said he seemed like a little boy. Clark seemed goofy. So I want that for you, Clark, because you goofy with them shoulders. So that match. You and him match. You like that his subjects and verbs don't agree. So stunning.
Verbs don't agree. I'm crying. But did Taylor ask Alandra a question? Did he ask her one? I'm like, I don't know if I'm just not remembering.
Did somebody say something to O about her kissing him in the challenge being inappropriate or something? Did that come up?
We could talk about that though, if you feel. I know they talked about that individually, Clark and Taylor, because she was asking them what does he think, and he was like, yeah, that was inappropriate. He said that was disrespectful to you, type thing, and da 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 da.
And to foreshadow this, why I was glad when O went the fuck off on him, because everything is about sparing her feelings, but he don't give a fuck about her feelings. But you knew her first, like.
Yeah, I think all the good stuff is when Taylor was up there that we could get in. I can't remember anything else specifically to her. Who they calling Shabuzi?
Taylor. He wish. Shabuzi got the kind of body we want.
Speaking of the devil.
And no, thank you.
Who thought he ate too?
The
Y'all,
girl,
I'm eating these cookies right now. That's what he thought. He thought he really ate.
I know one of his questions was, when is, like, why isn't he standing on business? Because he said he was gonna, like, I guess try to maintain both relationships, but he's not. And then he wanted to insist that he is. So Alondria let him know that you are not. And then Clark wanted to chime in, like, yeah, he told me that he is. And she was like, well, maybe that's what he's saying to you, but he barely talked to me. Don't be looking over here. Do.
There was something about a child comment. Like, remember, because she go, what was that comment? What happened?
He said, I think somebody
makes me feel, because they were like, how could you leave Clark, like him for Clark after 2 or 3 days after being with her like 3 weeks or something? To about, oh, she makes me feel like a little child or something like that. But she was like, how old
she gives me this childlike feeling.
Yeah.
And Alondria said, how old are you? And he said 25. I can't feel like a child. She said, you can.
That's great. I loved it. That was so good. That's when I knew she was really gonna go in. Like, she was in that mode right then. It's like, dang, I can't feel like a child.
Wait. Red Neighbor said he not standing on business because Ace didn't tell him it was time to. Taylor should be so lucky. Oh, Landria. I'm thinking of Elon. Okay, Landria. Yes, I agree. He should be lucky.
And she told him, I kept you in this game.
Like, exactly. And you let me go home. You was about to let me go home.
Did.
Like, because they didn't know what was going to happen or anything. But he was like, yep, you can go home.
Oh, so yes. So to y'all, because at some point in his questions is when to some people had her crash out. I was fine with it. It wasn't a crash out to me. She has been cool, calm, and collected with every situation. So I felt like it was time. Like, this the time to air his ass out.
It was time. It was way past time, actually.
Way past. I totally agree. This was the perfect challenge to do it. And for her, like, stop, hold up. Because even whenever she was getting voted off the island and Casa, she was still trying to hold on to her feelings and not express what she really is feeling.
It's okay. It's okay, y'all. We'll connect when we leave. She didn't even know he over there. Girl, he don't give a fuck about you.
And I think that does go back to, like, you know, it is a Black woman representation thing on TV. And I think she's conscious of that. And, like, what she doesn't want to show too much of and how to feel like that. And I hate that you got to think like that to constantly protect yourself. I was glad she just let that the fuck go.
Let it go. Exactly.
And this went off on him. I didn't mind.
Me either. I think it validated little Goofy Clark a little because she made a little ugly face that I didn't care for after she went off. But I could care less. That girl is goofy. Don't nobody care nothing about her. Say what you need to say. Any man that I deal with, if they do something wrong, I'm at the least, I'm cussing you out. Like, and you can't tell me how to react. I'm cussing you the fuck out. And I bet you'll remember it. I bet you won't do it again. At the least.
And Clark is doing herself a disservice because there's nothing wrong with you coming in and wanting to. It's what you're a bombshell. Like, this is why you're here. You're here to find a connection too. And so, yeah, explore that. I can't stand like the back kind of things against Alondria or like the little look, like you notice like even little looks and stuff that she give. It just seems nasty to me. Nice, nasty.
With Clark.
Yeah.
But she always be like, girl, you know, I respect you so much.
Lies.
Girl,
Exactly.
You
Lip
know,
service.
she doesn't at all.
Girl, you know, I have so much respect for you, Alondra. Alondra, where you get your wig from? Your weave done that.
She just don't want America to come for her. That's all that is. Trying to play nice.
Now that ending, whenever they were like, the question, what, you know, for him to make a choice to pick, he was like, y'all want me to pick? Y'all want me to make a choice? I pick Clark. Then your girl Clark did her little stupid face.
Hold on. I'm going to show you who they. I'm happy for them. This what I want the theme of their wedding to be. Stupid bitch. I love when goofy people find each other. Cause O need a man with some sense. So be with the goofy girl.
And Ray, the only thing I would say is that we are privy. We do get context to some things that they don't get while they're there. In some of the situations, like some of the comments, like he's made, like she hasn't even heard or said, so she doesn't know. I think there's enough that's been given that for her to realize this man isn't about her. But I give her a little bit of break of not having the value of watching it on the TV screen. A tiny one.
This could be the theme of their wedding. They're gonna be Woody and Jesse from Toys. Yes, honey. See, they should have been in. They should have did Love Island before the Cowboy Carter tour, so they could have went to the Cowboy Carter tour together, dressed like Toy Story. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, we both did it. Oh yeah, with the slide, he sure did say that. I mean, he was trying to be funny, but that was
Oh, he said, but he did say that to Olandria early in the episode, and then made some weird face. I ain't like that.
I ain't like that either.
Since in my time of dating, if a man dating or talking to me, but he always wants to be like talking at me and like, I'm not dating you because I don't. Men will date you and won't even like you, and I don't have time for that shit. Or like be jealous of you. I ain't like that. Oh, girl, she been gone. We forgot about her, Sierra. That was Lisa, honey.
Ben forgot about her. Sierra, yeah. Then she got the one about Hannah. That's why I didn't realize Pepe was so into Hannah. Child, she got voted off, honey. I don't know what to tell you. Either one of them could have. It was her, Iris, or Amaya. So
the Latin people on these shows be so stuck on the white people.
I thought they answered that one fine. She did.
Nothing else came up with
the sets.
Huh?
The sets about how loud they are.
Oh yeah, yes.
Or she is.
She said she tries to be quiet. I feel like something with Huda came up with Sierra.
I know she asked Huda about Girl Code, but maybe something else came up.
Maybe I'm thinking of maybe it was later on with Shelly or Chris or something. And hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Are you talking about Charlie? Nay Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was with Charlie before.
She said, "Why? Since Hannah went home, that's what she did. She hooked up with Charlie. Wasn't Charlie British or something?
He was or is. What do we kind of talked about Sierra with Nick when we talked about him.
Did they ask her any questions about that?
Not that I did Elon ask something? I'm trying to remember if that was her about not. No, maybe that wasn't her.
But Elon was talking about how he's still trying to fight for it, and then literally as he was talking about it, they came back from their date and announced to everybody that they closed. Like me and Elon could come over here. Elon cute.
He cute. Like I want somebody to give him a chance just to see. Nice like if he has something. I'm like, y'all single girls in the house better be like trying something.
He looked like he washed his hair. He cute.
A better looking Nick. Oh, Samaya.
Huda is mother. What this mean? Huda is mother. Jeff is mother. Huda is a mother. Now we like Shelly and Amaya. We don't like Huda over here.
Not herpes Nick. I know. I'm glad that I think that lip thing is gone now, y'all. Is it gone or is it still there?
I think it's gone. I don't know.
The middle two, yes.
Do we not like y'all don't like Amaya like that? Okay.
See. Amaya was my girl from the start. I like her because I like she is straight. She gets it out, whatever she's feeling in the moment.
Amaya.
Amaya. Okay. She don't pussyfoot around. You're gonna know how she feeling. Now she might.
She's just a little bit on the spectrum.
Right. Yeah, she a little slow. And I need to get off the white men.
Yeah.
Whenever Zach or somebody else who was talking about going to Belgium, and she says that in Germany.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. I think she said, "Is that in Germany?" It was Elon, I think. He said, "No, it's a country." He was like Brussels, Germany. And then she was like, "Oh, like the waffles." She was like, "I'm bad with the map." But I like that though. It was cute to me.
It was very organic.
Giving a little Jessica Simpson moment, but I like Jessica Simpson, so
fair. Points are made. Yes. She is very ditzy. She is that ditzy type. But I love the straight shooter that she is in. I felt like they were piling on Amaya. And I don't know if that's just because I like her, but it was a little much. Say you cry too much. She does cry a lot. Say you cry too much. And what was the second thing? It was crying. And something about
they don't like the babe thing.
Yeah, I think it's the babe thing.
And I feel like they think she's too affectionate. But I'm gonna have I'm gonna have maybe a jarring stance. I don't think that being affectionate is a bad thing, and I usually think the people I have dated that aren't affectionate, when we have conversations about it, and I'm not saying this to make anybody feel away or about nothing. I'm just saying this is what the conversation we had, and this happened multiple times. They'll be like, "Oh, well, I didn't grow up with my family being affectionate, or my parents weren't affectionate." And that's your choice if however you feel about that. But it's not like showing affection is a bad thing. So they were doing a lot on something that's not a negative thing. Just because you don't like it don't mean that it's bad. It's actually kind of a good thing. And maybe you could take a note. But it definitely ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I think she did great. She just kept telling them, like, I'm just not your cup of tea. Like, I'm not for you.
Yes.
And that's okay. Mm-hmm. She was like, that's okay. But they keep like making her feel like she needs to change these things. And that doesn't make any sense to me. These are not character flaws. So it was really confusing.
Exactly. That's a good way to phrase it. That's not a character flaw. And they talking about this like like she cuts people off all the time or something. Like y'all talking about something that's not a bad thing. Like, girl, bye.
And what make me mad, I'll be like, well, how long have you felt this way? And why you
Right.
just telling me now? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like
makes
you
me
gotta be
bullshit.
thinking how much are you talking behind my back in this villa?
Exactly.
If this and Zach, his punk ass, is gonna jump right on because first Ace piled on and said something. I was like, Ace, why are we revisiting this? Whenever y'all would come, like, and we didn't need to do that there. And then here comes Zach. And she was like, we just had a whole conversation. You could have told me this. Like, you avoided me for a whole day. You could have told me these things then, but you wait to do it in front of all these people.
Right.
I think they did say she. Okay, now again, I didn't see when Amaya was coupled up with Ace, so I don't know what she was doing with him. I don't remember her trying to kiss up on Austin a whole lot. I know she kissed Zach quick, but that's because she was trying not to go home. So I understood that. I feel like they were also referring to how she moves quick to like say babe and like be affectionate. But they saying she be like trying to kiss him or put her.
I think all that I think all that together.
Oh, okay.
Like, but yeah, I think that's how they worded it, like moving too fast or something.
Men are so funny. When we get to Andrina, I'll bring this up. But men are so funny. Sometimes
Just say you're not interested, because if it was somebody that you like and they move too fast, you'd be right up.
you would have no problem
You
with
have
it.
no
Say
problem.
that
with
again.
it.
Say that again.
Just say I'm not interested.
When did a lady giving up her puss early? When was that ever a problem? I don't remember that ever being a problem.
Hello. That's the goal for a lot of them.
Child, I'm like, maybe you can be annoyed by her. That's fair. Like, it could be annoying to you, but you don't need to reprimand the girl for this. Like, it's
You call me babe.
I know it's so funny what you say it out loud. Like, wait a minute, this is what y'all are arguing about because she calls you babe, David. But then she would try to stop and she can't. It's just like ingrained in her. I don't know.
It reminds me, now this is kind of separate, but it reminds me of when I first came on Clubhouse. And like when I'm in conversation, and it could be a guy or a girl, or a man or a woman, and I just say girl. And I'm not calling you a girl. I'm just using it like, like colloquially or like slang.
Right. It's like,
Oh
hey.
my God, the men would get so mad. Don't call me a girl.
Yes.
And I be like, now I'm not misgendering you, so I don't think that I'm necessarily in the wrong in this. I think you're just doing too much.
You get too sensitive.
Yeah, and do it. Say something about how you feel about women, maybe, because I don't think it's saying anything about me.
And Stacey, to your point there, like I was like, y'all talk about moving too fast. Like Amaya's not having sex,
Right?
like
Sierra
and Huda.
Oh, right.
Y'all getting y'all coochies played in. Now y'all have no
right.
Y'all, I don't know. Which I don't think should be a problem. It's like people should make whatever decision they want to make and choices they make, whatever. But if you're gonna judge somebody, like the Maya stuff just doesn't make sense in comparison to me.
I agree. And Stacey, that could be true, but I think in 2025, the moral of the story is the men will leave you no matter what you're doing. It don't matter what you're doing. If you Beyonce, if you Halle Berry, if you on the shower rod like Mimi Faust, it is nothing that you can do that will leave you. So it don't matter what you do. So, honey, if you want to give it up on the first date, do it. If that's what you want to do. Because that's not going to be the determining factor. I don't think so. I think we can look at history. Girl, everything the women think the men, it's always some reason. Well, this lady did this. Child.
Right.
Okay.
Was
Back
Iris?
to what we said about Amaya. Fuck what they talking about. Cause when the man gonna be tired of you, they tired of you. It don't matter what the hell you do.
That part.
Exactly.
If you was
Period.
mystique, bitch, and turning into a different person every day, they'll find something wrong. It don't matter.
Did Iris have one? Child, she's so boring to me, so I don't.
She is. I don't even remember.
I don't even know. Pepe, they got on him for Grayson. Like, why are you playing in this girl face?
Oh,
You don't even really want her, pretty much, and he don't want her. That's the T.
honey, that long explanation, and I love that she had something back to say to him, like, "Well, I'm actually on here for a love connection," and then he just was like, "Oh, no, that's all I have to say."
Yeah, we don't need to talk about this no more. Pepe lost some points. I was like, Pepe, this is not.
I think Grayson looked better than Hannah.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
To me, I like taller women, and from what I remember, Hannah was real short and petite. Grayson a little taller to me. She's cuter to me. Stacy said, "I keep forgetting that the white girls are there."
I do too sometimes. They didn't show any of the white people aside from Austin.
And Stacy, I'm not negating this, but I'm just saying, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. That's not gonna be what stopped me. Not for me. Y'all can do what y'all want to, but if I go on a date and if I want to slap my panties to the side, I'm doing it. I'm not worried about he not gonna, cause the nigga that don't have nothing to do with nothing. But y'all get it.
Y'all have it. What do you think about the way Pepe shut down Adriana?
Girl, she came up there. Okay, wait. I want to go back. At the beginning of the episode, Brian was talking to somebody. He said, "Man, I'm not into Adrena like that. It's just physical. Her conversation is boring."
Yes.
Because we said the same. We said that about her and Amaya.
We were just talking about that.
Amaya is not as bad as her. It's more so her and Huda. Her and Huda give me the same thing. They don't have shit to talk about.
Every conversation I listen to that they air from her, I'm like, I was thinking maybe she needs to speak in Spanish, because I was wondering if she's having like translation issues or something. I don't know like how strong everything is on what part, because her thinking in English is not beyond like elementary.
But I think she just not that bright, because she know how to say what she need. Well, maybe she had a chance to write it down. She had her words together when she wrote her question, and when she did the stuff to Austin. I think her and Hood are just some of those girls, and no shade, like a Portia. I think they just some of them women that used to men just fawning over them, and they don't have to do too much or say a lot.
Because she's gorgeous. Like she's gorgeous and got body.
Body is banking. The men, the men's like long hair. She got long hair. She not black. She look like a light-skinned black girl, but she not black. So, they like her. She Dominican. She black. What's Dominican food? What the Dominican people eat?
Child, don't get me on here lying.
Oh, Mary, I love Portia. Okay, well, she black with a torta. Here she goes.
Go right there.
Look at her body, honey. The girl said she got a BBL. She got it the right way. She got
it the right way.
Look at her waist, bitch. What waist?
But Brian did trip me out with that. I kind of like Brian a little bit. Like he's grown on me a little bit.
I wish his voice was a little deeper. He sound like The Weeknd when he talked, but he cute.
Yeah, and he into Jaden or whatever now. But that was funny. He was like, "There ain't nothing there."
Mango. Okay, thank you. Looking at this picture of Miss Adrena, she doing what some of the girls be doing. That foundation look too light. That foundation looking lighter than them arms and that body.
Child, yeah.
She got on cremation number 5.
Absolutely.
I don't even remember. Did they ask her something?
She didn't go up there. I don't think TJ went up there.
I didn't even realize they didn't. Some other people didn't even go up. That's weird. It must have just been for the main people.
Yep. Oh, Chris went up.
Oh, right, but he went up.
I guess it was whoever was interested.
Girl.
Now, this has been a divisive little thing. You know, I was kind of like on the little other side of Chris, but
let me close my blinds. I'm listening.
I don't know. I need to go back. I haven't gone back to watch this still. Because I was like, because whenever you were talking about before about him being aggressive, I don't know if it was you or somebody else mentioned
it was me.
About him being aggressive.
I'm homeless, Chris. Bitch.
I could be playing in it. I could be playing overseas. I ain't gotta be here.
This when he cursed. He cursed 3 times. Now, the first thing he cursed, he said, no, I really fucks with her. I think he was talking about Huda. I'll let you have that one. Then the girl said, it seemed like you just want to be in the house. It seemed like you just want a vacation. He said, I don't give a fuck. I could be overseas playing basketball. That was curse number 2. And then they asked him something else. He cursed 3 times. I ain't like it. What else did he get mad about?
Oh, freeze. There we go. I would say with him. First with him and Shelly, I think he should have absolutely pursued her if he was into her. Like, it didn't make no sense. I still kind of think in these maybe gender roles, maybe this is the thing with me, but I'm like, a man should pursue a woman. Like, if you are like into her, like I'm sure the woman wants to feel that. So didn't get him talking about stuff wasn't reciprocated. Well, sir, you never went up to her for a conversation. Like, it's like he was expecting her to do everything.
And you did know about the other connection she had.
Yeah. That was corny to me. Like, why are you not doing stuff to try to pull her away from Ace and fight for her? So I didn't get that. I'm more with Shelly on that side with how their dynamic is. But to me, the thing was just you want to be on the show is just not a read to me, though, because it's like, that's all y'all hoes.
That's true. It wasn't a read, but he just got real upset real quick.
I agree.
Even when Shelly was answering her question, man, fuck this or something. And then he gone back laying with Huda. Be with Huda. And Huda slow, because you clearly are the second choice, but she don't care. So she just wants somebody in her face. So go off.
Now, y'all made me rethink. I was rethinking about everything and how he's answering. And you're right about the matter, like his little side comments and little thing. It is a little, I don't know. I don't know if I could believe like him and Huda thing is like for real.
It's not.
And then he said something like, my mother, I wasn't raised to just chase. Well,
he did say that.
I was like, you know what it's really giving? And I said this early on. I feel the same way about Ace. That's why I feel like this. Why I said to me, Ace all along wanted to still explore. Ace, all of the black boys in the house give me that they really don't want to be with a black girl. That's what it's giving to me. Ace giving he don't really want to be with a black girl. I noticed it was one morning, not this last episode, the previous one. It was in the morning. Chris was looking at Amaya. He was like, damn, Amaya looking real fine today. And then it just give me, they know that they on TV and they see social media. It's giving, I'm going to attach myself to the black girl because I know the viewers probably want me to do that. But they're not giving me that they really like the black girls, to me, especially him.
I gotta agree with you. That's what it gives to me too. The same, but could be wrong. I don't know, but it's definitely not given consistency. Like yeah.
Like I will date outside our race, but if I was in that house, Austin couldn't say nothing to me. I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm not attracted to you. I'm good on you. I might well talk to Elon. That other white boy, I don't know. He gone. I don't even remember his name with the
It's
dark
nobody
hair.
else really that catches my eye like that.
Zach's voice is irritating and his accent. Girl, I'll be talking to Elon and Brian. Cause the black man, he was Chris cute, but he a chop, and I don't like his hair. All that curl, he could cut some of that. It's
Chris.
giving wig to me a little.
He did, yeah. I gotta watch. Yeah, I'm interested in how this fallout is gonna be now after this whole thing. I don't think anybody else spoke.
We didn't do Shelly. I don't think.
No, we did Shelly because it was the Huda thing. But
Did we do
I
Huda?
didn't miss anything else.
Okay.
We got through all of them. Anything that we were missing that was said, let us know in the chat if there was something else. But what do you think? I guess I'm curious about tomorrow. What's gonna happen? This fallout. I mean, that big Taylor Alandria fallout. The Villa's definitely gonna be talking about that one. I wonder how those conversations are gonna go.
Did Zach didn't go up, did he?
Did Zach go up?
I just remember him talking to Amaya, and he was about to go chase Amaya when she got up, and they had to tell him to go sit down. The man just be too aggressive to the women to me.
And it was for no reason. It's like, why are you coming at her like this for this now?
Even Ace was about to get up. Like, let her walk away. Because y'all didn't care nothing about her getting emotional and crying in her face. So what are you following her for? Because you're not about to say anything to comfort her. So leave her alone. They be doing too much.
You think Alandria is still going to try to pursue him? I don't think she really want that man.
If she still pursue Taylor, she's slow. He picked the other girl. Fuck him. I don't think so, because she said in this episode of the other one, she was like, I think like I'm done on trying. I think she's going to try to pursue Zach.
Oh, that's what I mean. Pursue Zach. You think she's going to still try? I don't like them with that. I don't know. They do have different conversations that they air.
And when they talk, they be like, oh, we have so much in common.
Yeah. I guess I just don't like Zach. That voice is so ugly. I can't. The Manchester accent. Sorry. Hopefully nobody from Manchester.
Oh, that's what it is.
The Manchester.
Papa.
It'd be driving me crazy.
Agree.
Yeah, clout.
So I know I voted for my favorite gang girl. I voted for Brian and Shelly. And I just did that because I want to make sure Shelly doesn't go home. And then I want Taylor to go home. I want Taylor or Austin to go home.
I voted for Elan and Shelly.
Okay.
I just want to see Taylor in that. But he done wrote himself a check home.
Taylor or Austin, either one of them will go home, and I'll be happy.
I agree.
I know y'all don't mind Ace. Ace could go too. I'm kind of over Ace.
I go back and forth. I do want to see.
That'll be the last piece of candy left, though. Ain't no more candy. Unless somebody new comes.
He's a little cutie.
Yeah, cute little hot
gummy bear.
Yes. Let little short king some love.
Not a gummy bear.
Child.
It's a gummy bear.
He got some thick legs and stuff. He got a nice body. He just short. But, you know.
But he does bring the good drama, and there's good still storylines like around that. So I want to see. I would rather see that play out. I don't need to see anything from Taylor because number one, he cares about Nick more than he cares about anybody in the house.
That's right, Monet.
I do like his lips, but
Yes,
Yes.
he may be small, but he's mighty. Y'all be rolling for Ace a little. Y'all be rolling for more than I do, but I guess
honey, I want to be shady so bad, but I'm not gonna be shady.
it's just too bad they got punks in the house. Cause I'm like, he is not right about some things, and I would like be back in his face, like, but they're scared of him. So he does have that. Austin was tongue tied. He couldn't even. Uh, uh,
No, no, but this is accurate. This is accurate to how I feel. No shade about our group, the black men outside of the show. So it's given on the show. They could go.
Let's give it up the show. They can go.
They could go.
They all
They
can go.
acting that. They most of them want to be with somebody who ain't black. It's it's giving her how you said drag race is a microcosm of the world. Love
Yeah.
life. All the Latin people want to be with somebody white.
Or
All the black men,
ambiguous.
huh?
Or they want somebody ambiguous.
Yes. All the black men want to be with somebody ambiguous and swirly. The black
Mm-hmm.
women want to be with a black man. And the white girls, they up for whatever, honey. They down for whatever.
Whatever, whatever.
mm-hmm. Any final thoughts?
Can't wait for tomorrow.
I know.
It'll be
I
spicy.
don't know. I didn't watch this is my first season, so I don't know how this show ends. Like I don't know how it's gonna wrap up, but I'm watching.
Vote for the winner.
Oh, we get to vote who wins.
Well, y'all correct. I can't remember how does that go? Do we weigh in the vote, or do the Islanders vote? I can't remember. I, too many competition shows in my head right now. I can't remember how this one ends up going. We vote. Monet said we vote, so we do get to vote. But the whole voting system with everything, all competition stuff, you go to The Voice, American Idol, and all this stuff, it's just crappy the way it is. You remember how before you used to have all this time to vote and like 24 hours? Now the voting windows be so small.
You're like 5 minutes.
It'd be
Five
like
minutes.
a couple of hours.
Oh, he froze.
Right at the end.
But yes, they give you 2 hours. Ooh, excuse me. You had to make sure you go and vote, honey, before it closed. I made sure I was voting while I was still watching the show because I didn't want it to close.
Right.
Yeah, you got to vote for a close. Bree says Austin is going. I guess predictions, I'm going to say it could be Austin. I'm going to say Taylor, though. I'm going to say Shabuzi.
But usually, if America doesn't vote for you, it'll be like 3 people that's at the bottom, and the people
Wait, they got to
vote
vote.
for them.
You're right. Austin's going home. The guy's not going to vote Taylor out.
Cause they some bitches. Cause if they was me, I would have voted. Especially cause Taylor thought he was doing something. I'd be like, oh, let's send this bitch home. So then Clark would be looking stupid with her shoulders.
Unless they reverse it and the girls have to do something and vote people out. Who knows what they're gonna do?
Do a double elimination, bitch. Send them both. Send them both home.
Sashay.
Sashay away.
But send them home together, like Sam Star. Yeah. Zach can stay. Zach can stay for a little bit. Send Taylor and Austin home. Taylor thought he was doing something, and I don't like Miss Clark. Justice for Alondria. Justice for Alondra. If you have not seen Wicked, that Sonny, sometimes the people might want to paint you out as the villain, but after you let people keep playing with you, at a point, honey, you got to let them hear your voice. So she had to let the people hear her voice. Justice for Alandria. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
She was waiting to exhale, honey, and she did.
Yes. I'm glad she found the exhales.
And she told him like, oh, she read him about how she did. Jalen said like, I gave you confirmation or whatever, reassurance every day. He was here. You should have went with that. You should have had that big old country man.
We told her
what happened with that.
That was a mistake.
I agree.
I did not work. I don't know if they had it because she definitely says she had moths and not butterflies in her stomach. Did you?
But she might. Never mind. I don't know. She might need to work on her taste because if she got butterflies from Taylor, that might be some of the problem.
There's something wrong. Something's off.
How you got a connection with a man that don't like you? I don't know. Oh, well.
Did he tell her to her face he wasn't attracted to her?
No, she doesn't know that comment.
She get home, baby.
But it should tell you something like if he's physical with Clark right away and it took y'all weeks.
I mean, yeah, you're not slow, girl. Right.
Do you think it's a personality thing or do we think it's a little colorism?
Well, I don't want to base everything on one experience. And I don't know Taylor like that, but I go to the latter in my mind right away until I'm proven wrong.
Okay.
So I start with the colorism until I'm proven of it. Otherwise proven.
She's a beautiful girl. Like, so what is it?
Cause he think Clark pretty, I'm assuming.
I assume so.
And she look way better than Clark.
I think so too. And Clark cute, but Clark just looked like any black girl in America to me.
She's like a girl from 10 years ago.
What's about Clark? I don't know. Something is. There's a
she
mystery.
Dated.
She's a mystery in there with her. Something ain't right. I don't know.
We're giving a little basic tea.
She's getting a bargain basement. Bargain basic.
To her defense, it was going to be hard for her to be liked with Alondria being so beloved. But I think it's the way that she came in, though. Like, it's just some of the things that she did.
Because I don't care nothing about Taylor being with Alondria. I just don't like Clark. and her face balled up all the time and them shoulders. I need to Photoshop a picture of her with her shoulders like that.
Her makeup is not good. I don't know what they're doing, who beating her face, but they could do a better job.
Yes, that wig is a fool. Now she's 43.
She's giving Botox 43. She smokes about a pack of cigarettes a day.
Is she giving Angela Oakley?
She does have stank energy, Monet. I agree. Real stank. Her face just give this all the time.
Yeah. All that stuff. Bring Coco back. Justice for Coco.
Coco was bad.
She was gorgeous. Definitely, yeah. But this ain't the right crop of men for her.
No. She was too much woman for every man up in here.
They need to vet the black men. Like, we need to see your past dating experience. Do all the girls you date look like, are they white women?
Okay. What's up?
If every bitch you dated look like Kim Kardashian, you can't come.
I'm screaming. Oh, gosh.
But this was cute.
It was.
Yes.
I disagree. I think her demeanor went stank when O said she was a test. Well.
Her demeanor went stank, though, when she woke up in that bed and saw O over there with Nick. That's whenever she got stank then, whenever she saw Ledger was back in the house.
Ooh, can I ask this real quick? Somebody said to me, the girls think Olandria is the villain. The girls talking about
The
Olandria
villain.
is the villain and she dirty for kissing Nick. That's what somebody said to me. I said, really?
Wait, so how does she get blamed? Like
Well, Nick was
Nick didn't
definitely
kiss her?
interested.
Nick was the aggressor
He was
and all that
pursuing her.
stuff.
Right.
Alantra was like, this Nikki Poo, we just chilling.
She
But
showed
here go Nick.
He was the one like, let's But they showed, I was like, really?
Now I could see. I wouldn't go so far as saying villain. Should she have done it? Probably not. Like with Bennett, and she realized that. I think she felt that like immediately, like it just.
It's against girl code. She broke girl code.
And Sierra brought it up on the date, but I didn't think it was nothing worth talking about. No, nothing about Olandria will give me that she wanted that white boy.
No.
She'd be like, they cute, but I don't want them. That's definitely what she give me. But okay. But all right. Okay, good. At least we agree on that.
Hopefully next time I will not be freezing so much.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And thank you for joining. Oh, y'all so much. Thank you for joining us this time, Carla.
Yes, thanks for having me. I loved it.
Thank y'all.
We'll do it again.
Thank y'all for running up the watch hours. We appreciate you. Just coming to hang out with us. This is a nice old Wednesday hangout.
Yes. And you bitches ain't had nothing to do nowhere. The show ain't even on. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, hit the notification bell, and we will see you soon.
Love you guys.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Girl, it's this beer.